fine. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to the build stream. We're your hosts, Kelsey and Juan. And I will be turning down this ambient music. Thank you. Okay, that was too much. It will still be going a little bit. Alright. Anyways, folks, we've got a build stream for you. We got 3 builds today. We are going to be starting off with, and ironically, no Visions, no Montech King 95. It's very interesting. Unless there is, and I just read them wrong. Very possible. Anyways, folks, welcome in, welcome in. We're going to be starting off here with Eric's build.
Yo. What up? Happy Wednesday. Chili con Juan.
Hey, Killian, how you doing? Pearson, welcome in. Tulsa Skin, welcome. Hello there, Nate Wonky, how are you? You're new. Well, welcome in. This is what we do here on the build stream. Yeah, welcome. Happy Wednesday indeed. We're so close to the weekend. No, we're not actually, but like I wanna tell myself that we are.
Wanna find a sign?
Because like, you know, next week we'll have at least one day off. And I could use that. I could use an extra day off. I'm tired, boss. I think like, you know, the lack of the sun has really been making me more tired. I've been taking my supplements though. I'm trying to stay ahead of it. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Juan's Wednesday wings. I think we're still digesting yesterday's pizza, so.
And today's.
Nothing better than food that you can eat over the course of several days. Sometimes the goal is just to get full, am I right? Oh yeah, welcome in everybody. We got 3 builds today. Starting off here with Eric. And we got Juice and Maya 64. Not to be confused with the Nintendo 64. The Girl Scouts have a new flavor of cookies. Nice, what is it? What would be? I make my own pizza and I believe y'all would like it. Ooh, I bet. Yeah. I have a really hard time making like, you know, a good pizza dough that's like nice and super thin, but sometimes I'll make a deep dish pizza in my cast iron pan and like that slaps, especially because like it gets kind of thick, so when I cut the slices it's like, here, I'm handing you like a work of art. Yeah, it's beautiful. But I've never been able to make, like, especially a circular-shaped pizza. Exploramores? Oh, I don't know why it's reading, like, Exploramora, like Dora. But yeah. Exploramores. Rocky Road ice cream-inspired cookies filled with flavors of chocolate, marshmallow, and toasted almond cream. Ooh, okay. I do love a s'more. I learned how to make pizza from YouTube. Why didn't I think of that? Yeah. I guess you can kind of learn to cook anything from YouTube these days. $5 still. Oof. I can't complain too much though, because I remember when I was a Girl Scout, they were like, I remember when it went from $3 to $4, and like people got like visibly angry at us, and I was a child, so like, I do not set the cookie prices. Okay to share the link in Discord? Yeah, why not? Fabian's not here, but I'm saying yes. They charge $6 up north. Oh, dang. RIP North Dakota. Dang. That's crazy. Although I kind of learned a while ago that you can get these like really great Girl Scout knockoff cookies from Aldi for like $2. Getting good at stretching the pizza and making it nice and round. I have pics. Ooh, heck yeah. I mean, I've always, like, you know, seen somebody in a pizza parlor, like, doing the thing with, like, the finger and, like, the spinning. But when I use my own dough recipes, it's like a little block, and I'm like, please stretch. And if I was to do that, it would just make a hole directly where my finger is, and it would just kind of stay together, lumpy. What's up, Bruto? How you doing?
Yo, yo.
McHappyland Pizza. Yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah. I used to make pizza. It's super easy. I open an app on my phone named Domino's, choose the make your own pizza option, choose the ingredients, and in 30 to 40 minutes, it's at my door. Ugh, but those delivery fees. Yeah, I learned you can make most things really cheap, but you pay with your time, and oh man, whew, sometimes you really pay. Especially the cheapest things. Like, this meal cost me $2.30 to make, and it took half my day. Put it under food section. Pizza, nice. You want to start from the outside to keep the middle from getting thin. Oh, okay, that makes sense. How much do 5080s cost here? That's a good question. I want to say about 2,000 or like 1,800, something like that. Let me see. Let me see what we got on the builder. We have them on the builder, we do. Okay, cool. Oh, 1,300. Yeah, not bad at all. Yeah, no, my bad. I was looking at other ones last night and I was thinking the same thing. It's 1,300. I tried a new pizza place Sunday. They had nice flop. Nice, yeah. How many gigabits of RAM? It just says the brand. Oh, that's so true. Why is it? I don't know. For some reason, the thingy just put that. Let me see. 32? Yeah. It's that or it's a 64 gig kit and 232. Well, how much RAM is there?
I don't know.
Could be 32, could be 64. I don't know, I don't have the paper anymore.
It is 32, 216 gig sticks.
Yeah, so 32 gigs.
Yeah.
Cool. New case, yeah. The Gamdias Athena. Video to cut gaming GPU production by 30 to 40%. Are we cooked, chat? I don't know, man. I'm gonna ride the market all the way down. All the way to the bottom. Then I'll be able to say I was there. Did y'all make those cool helmets in the back? Nah, those ones were bought. They're collector's items. They're also mostly plastic. Pray for a hair market to crash, honestly. How do you fit RAM into that case? I would think the horns would get in the way. Hardy har har. I mean, I guess if you were to cut it up, nah, probably not. It's still too small of a case. I think it's the perfect time for Sega to do a comeback into the console space. That's what I'm kind of saying is, like, if PCs get too expensive in the future, I mean, like, the thing is they're very useful because you need them for work and you need them for play. Yeah, and you can use them for play. Whereas, like, the console, you know, you're not going to be able to do your Excel spreadsheets on there. But feel like if PCs become so expensive, people will eventually just go to consoles. And consoles will get expensive because obviously they get the same kind of issue, but if they can do it cheaper, people are always going to go with the cheaper thing. Well, not always, but if it's significantly so. When was the last OLED Vision that you built? On stream? Cause probably like last stream.
Yeah, like last stream.
Today, I don't know, probably like an hour ago for you.
Yeah.
That was like very common. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted to buy the monitor listed on the website. Maybe so, maybe so. Go for it. If you need a monitor, it's always a good one. Xbox Cloud will probably get more customers if PCs become expensive. Yeah, possibly. You still need something to, like, you know, play it to, though. I know who's gonna save us. Lord Gaven, Half-Life 3 surprise release, and it comes with a kit of RAM and GPU. Source, trust me. I know, trust me. Yeah. Is a 360mm AIO cooler considered overkill for an i5 12600KF when overclocked? I mean, like, if overclocked, no, probably not, because you can get that chip a lot hotter than it is. And I mean, it depends on what you consider overkill. If you're overclocking it, you're probably not gonna keep it in the 60s anyways. Probably hit the 70s, and I think that's like perfect for a 360. But at the end of the day, like, it's up to you, and especially up to you whether or not you want to overclock. Skytech Moonshadow 27-inch, 180 hertz. I don't like seeing that dent in mine. Yeah, if you get a dented one, it's the time to upgrade. I had to get like a 20-foot long HDMI cable for my freaking projector to my PC. So I was like, now the whole thing's set up, I'm just waiting for the beanbag chair to arrive. And then I'm gonna finish Digimon in the beanbag chair. I undervolted my CPU by 10 millivolts. Is it good? And I also overclocked as well. Honestly, I couldn't tell you without, like, looking at your temperatures when you're running stuff, looking at your, like, frequencies. Tweaking in a BIOS is really, like, tiny things that make tiny changes. I couldn't really tell you. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a big overclocker. I'm usually a big underclocker, if anything. But I couldn't even tell you what that would necessarily do to your performance or your temps. There goes Handy with the tip tapping. He's on a roll. Dude, the first time I got a mechanical keyboard, I was like, I'm gonna write a novel, because I was doing like some coding, and I was just like, yeah, this is the feedback I needed, you know, just like every time you type anything, oh, I'm so productive. Yeah, when undervolting, I actually put -60 instead of -20 and didn't understand why I was blue screening. I was running a less than 1 GHz CPU for a moment there. Ooh, yeah, that'll do it. Especially messing with voltages, like sometimes you just don't give it enough voltage to boot. Or to run, and yeah, it's one of those things where if you're cool with blue screens, overclocking can be fun. But it can also be really frustrating. Oh yeah, I also OC my GPU, pushed it so hard that at one point video playback was impossible. Yeah. Many such cases. Yeah, there was one time when I was trying to clock the CPU down because it was just way too hot, and I was trying to find like where that sweet spot was between like I'm gonna immediately blue screen and I'm gonna overheat. It was very, very precise. I gave myself a splinter from the table.
From the what?
From the table, like the
No
bottom
way.
of the table, and like sort of, like you know.
Ooh.
Oof.
Well, at least we know it's real wood.
Yeah. So who still has Christmas shopping to do? I like remembered, and I was like, shoot, I better order that thing now.
I haven't bought a single thing.
Ooh. I still gotta figure out like another half of a gift though, and I'm like, what can I do? It really sucks when the thing that I'm really into is something that you don't know anything about, and also like is very subjective. I like this misty rain. Oh, y'all are getting rain? You guys are getting rain? Yeah, it's looking like it's gonna be a pretty dry winter over here. Which
Thank the Lord.
I'd really love for all my plants to just come back in spring like they were just absolutely fed over winter, but it's not looking like it. It's gonna be me and the hose.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's the winter I'm trying to have too.
I want to push my CPU OC even harder, but I'm waiting for a motherboard upgrade. I'm getting an X870E ASUS ROG. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, it's a good board. Thought about pushing my PC, but I'm not good in Fortnite. Yeah, I always say, you can get like a $5,000 machine. You can get like, 500 frames per second. You still gotta be able to aim. It's not gonna do anything for you if you can't aim. Do you miss the days when OC CPU can give you 20% more performance? Yeah. To be fair though, I feel like now CPUs give you that performance, and you have to like rein them back from like destroying the planet and themselves. From just running so hot and pulling so much wattage, and you're like, okay, please stop just being overclock heat out of box, thank you. Which motherboard do you usually use, and which 5070 Ti brands do you use? We got a lot of motherboards. It's basically whatever we can get our hands on that we've approved of. But we use ASUS, Gigabyte, ASROCK, MSI. Usually MSI, ASROCK, and ASUS most primarily. But Gigabyte's on like the B650 boards a lot. Which 5070 Ti brands do you use? Again, whatever we can get our hands on. So it's Gigabyte, it's ASUS, it's MSI, it's Zotac, it's PNY, it's everything. And just kind of depends on what's in stock when we're building. Obviously, through the custom builder, you can have a bit more choice, but yeah, with pre-builts, it's like what we got. I'm not good at any game. I just love seeing more megahertz on my GPU and CPU. Fair, fair. have such a craving for candy. I might actually go see what's in the vending machine, but I'll hate myself if I buy something. Decisions. I was a bad girl. I was at the Aldi this weekend and they had tiny Skittles in a tube. The most inefficient and expensive way to package candy. And it was like $2.50 and I bought it anyway. I wanted the Skittles. Now I'm just gonna be left with a tube. What do I do with that? Dude, I ordered some plastic pots that are see-through. That should arrive at the house today. I'm gonna repot my orchid. I'm very excited. It's the little things in life to get excited about these days, you know?
Nice.
Repotting an orchid. It's gonna be fun. Ow, yeah, dude, I'm telling you, splinter from the table, oh my gosh. Dang. They don't tell you that about ripped jeans. It's just like, yeah, you're vulnerable again. At least I'm not getting like mosquito bites on the knees, that would be horrible. I don't know, man, back when I was in Missouri, I remember there were like these blue mosquitoes, and I watched it land on my jeans, and I was like, haha, loser. I'm wearing pants. And then there was a bite there later. I was like, wait, what? It went through the pants?
Damn.
How? Built different out there, I guess. Terminator side scroller that just came out is awesome. You guys have a great Christmas. Oh, thanks,
Thank
Matt
you.
Conroy. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I didn't know there was a Terminator side scroller. It's fun. I gotta say, one of the wildest things in the last couple of years is seeing how the side scroller came back, like, with a vengeance. It's pretty cool. Especially in, like, the day and age of, like, huge 3D open world maps and all that. It's nice to see, like, developers being like, nah, this was a fun play style. Let's bring it back. Let's modernize it a bit. I bought a screwdriver that's exactly like the Linus Tech Tips one, but I paid $25 for it. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I always keep like dropping hints to people in my life where I'm like, oh man, tool set, and like it never happened. Circular saw, never gonna happen. But yeah. Thank you, German brands. Ooh, good quality then probably. Oh, yeah, I don't know about you guys, but like where we're at, it's been like super dry recently, and I forgot about that. I forgot that winter is dry, and it's not good. My skin's very mad. I got some Lush bath bombs, only the silky kind, cause the skin hurts these days. Yeah. Remember me? Maybe. Okay, give me more context. I'm getting a PC built, and I was wondering if you could evaluate the specs for me. Yeah, go for it. Drop the specs. X3D, Gigabyte A. It's gone. Trivia, we dominated. Took first place.
Oh, shit.
But like more so than that, we were leading the entire time.
Nice.
And it was because he asked 0 football questions. And he made that point very clear. He's like, because there's no football questions, this team is in the first. And we're like, yeah. 900 X3D, Gigabyte B850M, Force Wi-Fi 6, V2 AM5. Gigabyte GeForce 5090. Okay. Let's see. 32 gigs, 6,000, so 30. Yeah, that's nice. That's good. Oh, 2 terabyte. Okay, on the 4th gen. Yeah. And a Johnsbo D31 micro. I'm being charged about $3,200 for it. Am I getting scammed? If they're actually they're actually getting you that 5090, you're not getting scammed. 3,200, about 2,000 of that is the GPU alone. For that 5090, the 9800X3D is also a lot. As far as like the CPU is concerned, RAM right now is super expensive, so that doesn't sound like too bad of a deal for me. I think in that way it's good. I've never used a Johnsbo case before. Never tested myself, so I couldn't tell you how good that case is or how it would work with these components. So in that case, you're probably just gonna have to trust the builder on that. But yeah, otherwise I was like, everything looks pretty good. The only thing I would say is that maybe the cooler. I was like a six pipe tower cooler on a 9800X3D might be a little hot, but what you can do, because usually a tower cooler isn't that expensive, what you can do is run it for a while, check your temps from time to time, see if it's getting too hot for your liking, and you can always get a better cooler down the line. It'll definitely run with that. It just might throttle a little bit. But not entirely sure. Like the AMDs, the good thing about them is that they don't get too hot. Like, even the high-end ones. I'm looking to be able to game and edit videos using DaVinci Resolve. Do you think this is sufficient? Oh yeah. Yeah, that'd be totally fine. The 9800X3D is definitely much more of like a gamer's chip. So if you're looking at doing a lot of editing and a lot of video stuff, etc., you might want to look for one that has, instead of like a 3D cache, maybe like more cores, or one of the Intel chips. That's a bit better for productivity. But what you've got right now is totally good. Like, don't get me wrong. That's definitely like the best chip for gaming. And it's not going to really slow you down too much in those other applications. You're still going to be able to do all of that. But yeah, no, I was like, honestly, it looks good. 5090 system's going for $4,500. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, this sounds like a pretty good deal. 265K. Yeah, the 265K Ultra would be what I would recommend as an alternative to that. But, yeah. But like I said, you'll still be able to do all that editing with that chip. Don't get me wrong. There's just certain chips that might do it a bit faster, but then you're taking a slight hit on gaming. What are the specs of the custom loop behind you? Oh man. So actually, it's pretty old, and it wasn't even like super high end at the time, because this was actually just Kay's personal, like, work machine. So I think it's like a, I don't know, let's get into it. I used to know. But it's, pretty sure it's an AM4 build, if not, like, old Intel. So anything you'd suggest to change as a cooler? Yeah. That's the only thing I'm a bit like iffy on there. Like I said, you'll still probably be able to get away with it, but I would just keep an eye on temperatures and all that and see if an upgrade in the future, cooler-wise, makes sense for you. It might not. Like, honestly, you might still get fine temps. Hey, what's on, John? How you doing?
Yeah.
Welcome in, welcome in. Okay. Luckily, this has a tiny screen in the front. Why don't you update Steam? Out of here. And you know what? It's still zippy and responsive as ever. Oh, okay. So it's a 5950X in here. 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM that for some reason is not clocked up. And a 2080 Ti that is water cooled. Yeah. Once upon a time, that was a killer machine. Thanks for the assessment. Yeah, no worries. It's a top chain machine, yeah. Man, this baby can play so much Plastic Duck Simulator. Yeah. Yeah, it'd still be able to handle a ton of games, actually. Pretty much everything. It was like 2080 Ti. Very few things that would be not enough for. How long is Skytech's warranty on pre-builds? It is a year. Parts and service. But even after that, if you're having issues with the computer, you can always hit up customer service because you get free tech support for life. So even once your parts are out of warranty, if you're having any issues with the computer, you can ask them for advice. They might help you troubleshoot it down, or it could be something as simple as like, you know, you've got a corrupted file on Windows, do a reinstall and your issue's all gone. There's also like longer warranties available for you to purchase. This build doesn't say what about size of memory. I know, we also thought that was kind of strange, but it's a 32 gig kit. We selling our rigs when the boom hits? I don't know, man, depends. Depends on what I'm doing then, like, you know, maybe I'll just be like, yeah, you know what, maybe a Nintendo Switch is all I need and just ollie out. Nah, I doubt it. It'd have to be, like, worth so much money for me to, like, just ditch my computer. Sweet, thanks, yeah. I'm shopping around right now and might have to build a monster soon. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, well, I was like, never hurts to browse around, price some things out. Make a, you know, PC part list. It's all good. Yeah. Switch 2 for Christmas. Nice. Yeah, right. I don't think I'm getting one for Christmas. But maybe next Christmas. Cloned my boot SSD onto a new one and had to fight BitLocker until I crashed out and just disabled it. Classic. I'm sitting on my retirement with my RAM, yeah. I'm telling you, like, a decent, at least some amount of the price that they've gone up is just speculation, and I'm sure people hoarding.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's the problem with everything these days. It's like, oh, price is going up, and I was like, yeah, because there's probably somebody just sitting on a bunch of it.
Yeah, someone's garage is just full of it.
Would be a shame if it got fucked. I selling Switch 2 consoles in my country for $650. Woo! Yeah, they're pretty expensive here too, from what I understand. I really want the new Pokemon game for Switch, but I didn't tell anyone that, and so I was like, I might have to go get me that for Christmas. I was waiting until I finished the Digimon game, but I realized I have a lot more time to play something on a handheld than I do to, like, sit down at my computer these days. So maybe I should have just been, like, rotating them. That's my New Year's resolution, guys. Play more video games. As stupid as that sounds. I did not make enough time for this year. She's ditching Digimon for Pokemon. Not true. I am two-timing them. Made my PC for like 2.3K and it's already worth 3K. Ooh, nice. That's always a nice feeling. Juan has 100 terabytes of RAM. I just can't prove it.
And you never will be.
I like that resolution. Yeah. Did you get your Steam recap? No, for some reason I didn't. Well, okay, no. When I tried to look it up, my Steam was having issues. So I'll probably have to check it. I probably won't have enough time today before I go home. But I gotta get that recap. I know it's gonna be pretty thin though. I don't feel like I played a ton of stuff. And I feel like the stuff that I played the most on Steam was all my benchmarking games. So it's probably like, oh, you played so many hours and, you know. Well, like, you know, Black Myth Wukong benchmark and Monster Hunter Wilds benchmark. Yeah. I'm waiting for Steam winter sale tomorrow. Ooh, that's so true. Man. I need them to move my house closer to work. Rust was my top game because the stuff I played the most was on other game platforms, so now I look like someone with no life. I mean, that's always kind of how the Steam one is, because, like, yeah, there's usually other games that you play just as much, just on different platforms. So, yeah, I played, or it'll be like, oh yeah, you only played this many hours, and it's like, yeah, well, this was a year that was really EA heavy for me, so I wasn't on Steam, or, you know, I was playing a lot of Fortnite, so that's not going to show up. But what I really want to talk about is how upsetting my YouTube music rap was this year.
Why? Why was it upsetting?
Because it was like, here's your rap, and I clicked it, and it went like through the thing so fast that I couldn't see anything. Like, you know, it's like, here's your story and all the thingies. I don't know what the heck, it glitched, and it doesn't let me even like stop on any of them. It just like, that was your recap, and I was like, what was? I can tell that there's things there, but I don't know what they are. Yeah.
I thought you were embarrassed about your taste.
No,
Like,
I stand by my taste. I have great taste.
This is upsetting.
I mean, some of it is upsetting because, like, I drive so much that it will just do that thing where, like, it plays the same, like, 12 songs to me all the time. And after a while, you just get tired of trying to find something that you want to listen to, so you just kind of let it happen. And I'm just like, gosh, it's really going to think I love that one song that I tolerate. The company doesn't have account for benchmark? For certain ones. For, like, 3D Mark and all that, yeah. But sometimes it's just easier for me to use my own Steam. Because then I don't have to worry about getting, you know, getting the email thingy for it, and so it's a whole thing. Move work closer to your house. That's what I'm saying, man. When we were doing the move, I was like, please. just like 10 miles more that way.
Oh, that'd be perfect, actually.
That's what I'm saying. And I was like, yeah, don't knock it till I...
Yeah, no.
Dude, if we had moved to, like, Moreno Valley, actually, a whole lot of things could open up. But no. We had to move down the street. I mean, recap means making it shorter so they're not lying. Yeah, they were like, here you go. That was your year. I was like, what was? Company Steam account, top game, 3D Mark, literally. Yeah. Played 64 games this year and longest streak 348 days according to Steam. Ugh, nice. Man, like, I'm trying to manifest that. Send some of that energy my way. 348 days in a row where I got to game sounds fantastic. Hey guys, what's up? Not a fan of glass side panels, but I love that case. Oh, thank you. It's a pretty good case, but yeah. I understand that the glass side panels are not for everyone. I think we need to bring back a little bit of the retro zazz. Hope Sims 2 is on sale on Steam Winter Sale. Ugh, if it is, definitely snatch it. Like, I'm telling you, that game has actually aged very well. Other than, like, the loading screens and loading time can be a bit that game runs so smooth, and it did back in the day, too. Is timeless. Although, I'm realizing, I was like, oh, is it starting to make me a little nostalgic, because, like, you have the, like, the landline phone in the house, you know? What a time. Okay, we have Dell Optiplex's biggest fan over here. I mean, like, the aesthetic of an Optiplex, sure. Putting a glass side panel and seeing a dead lizard looking back at you from the other side. Okay, now I'm intrigued. Yeah, people always put, like, pop figures in there, but, like, imagine if someone just put some taxidermy.
Oh, imagine the smell.
I know, I was like, with the heat, Also, you're not far off, because sometimes RMA gets sent things that have friends in them.
You'd be surprised what RMA pulls out of PCs sometimes. I've got a quick question for you.
So-
Remember last year's small form factor bamboo? Keeping something like that in mind with the new AMD 9000 series, do you think there's a preference for heat-wise any of those over the others?
Not necessarily. I'd have to kind of. None of them run particularly hot. I'd stay away from the X3D chips most likely because of 3D cache, but like a 9600X would be fine. That might be a bit of like a case, literally case by case. Like we might have to test that.
Okay. Are you familiar with the Antec M1? We have not. I don't think we've gotten one in for testing yet.
Let me see. Ooh, no, I've not seen this.
Okay.
That looks like it's much more mesh though.
It does compared
Yeah.
to the Fractal Terra we used last time.
Mm.
So
That looks good.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's in our colors too. So if you look at the
Yeah,
black
yeah,
one,
no,
it's
it's
that
nice.
entering one.
Yeah, get one of those in for testing. That looks
Okay.
sick. It kind of reminds me of ASUS did like an all mesh MATX case a while back. They like sent us to test, and I was in love with the thing.
Mm.
Visually, I mean, yeah, everything's through mesh, but the airflow on it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Like any day, I would have taken that.
And airflow is a big concern for small form factors. So.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
when you get one that has good airflow, it's priceless.
Yeah. Okay. I'll shoot that link over to Dustin and get one in for you.
Yeah, awesome.
Do you have a preference between the black or the aventurine?
I kind of like the black red. Was it
Okay.
red? Yeah.
Yeah, black exterior, red interior.
Mhm.
All
Yeah, I
of
think
them.
that's kind of sick. Ooh.
So
Yeah.
okay, we'll do.
So what are you snacking today? Oh man. Well, we had leftover pizza from yesterday. We got a big pizza order in. So I had a hot Hawaiian, not hot, Hawaiian Fire is the name. Spicy Hawaiian kind of pizza, very, very good. I had Pop-Tart earlier, you know. And when I go home, I'm probably gonna eat a cutie. Mm-hmm. What?
Oh, family stream, dude.
You don't like cuties? The little oranges? Well, I guess they're technically tangerines.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're alright.
Yeah.
What you do when
I
you're
got
home.
I got a really good bag because like sometimes you'll get them and you're like, oh, these look good, and you get them home and half of them are like already bad, and you're like, what the heck?
Oh.
I got like a perfect like a bag where everything was at perfect ripeness, where it's like perfectly sweet. Love me some citrus. Mm. Now I'm really upset I didn't bring them to work. Dang. How much VRAM is the 5060? I'm pretty sure it's an 8 gig, but yeah, because I think it's the 5060 Ti that has a 12 gigabyte variant, or 16 gigabytes. Let me see. Yeah, but I think it standard is 8 gigabytes. I think it's actually only 8. PC case has got that warm heat and moving air. Why aren't people turning them into dehydrators? Make beef jerky while you game. Now you're thinking. This is the future. By the way, Juan, I did it. I got the Lian Li fans and one LCD. Sorry.
Nice, I guess. I don't know where you're apologizing.
5060 Ti has 16. Yeah, 5060 Ti is the 16 gigabyte variant, but I don't think the 5060 has. Yeah, the 5060 is only 8.
Alright, folks. This build is done. It's finished.
Gorgeous, gorgeous.
Not see a thing.
I always feel the need to point out how much I love these fans. These Aeolus fans. Love them. Very pretty. They look even better in person. You're gonna lose it. It's fantastic looking. They're so good looking. Anyways. This PC is done. Is gonna go and get Windows put on it. All the drivers you need. It's out of the box. It's ready to go. You can just set up your profile, download your game launchers, and you're good to go. We're also going to stress test this. Make sure the components work and work under load, and when it passes all that, it'll be headed to you. So watch out for it, Eric. Thank you so much for ordering with us. It's a lovely PC.
There you go.
The fan. Sorry, I'm like entranced.
The claw.
The claw. Alright, on to our next build. Built.
We got. Was it?
Juice.
Juice. You in the chat? Juice.
The juice is loose.
Is he headed over in his white Bronco?
Oh gosh. Hi Kelsey, hi Juan. Hey, what's up Donnie? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Juan's just right there. You can't see him, but he's there. How are you on this lovely Wednesday? Good, good. Excellent, excellent. Yeah. I feel like every day I'm just like going a little bit further, getting closer and closer to the holidays.
What was that? I heard my name.
Oh, Donnie's here.
Hey, what's up, Donnie? How's it going?
Ooh, a HAVN 420 build, yeah.
The whole is.
I've only built like a couple of them on the stream so far, but yeah.
Oh, a what? Oh,
the
that case?
HAVNs, yeah.
Yeah. I think this is like our second one.
Yeah. I was like, note Juan's muscles flexing when he picks it up. It's like, it's heavy.
It's pretty hefty.
Yeah. I decided to upgrade my RAM from the 32 that you built it with and got 2 more 16GB sticks. What I didn't know was that it slowed the RAM speed from 6,000 megahertz to 4,800. Now I'm reading that in order to keep the speed up, do not put in 4 RAM sticks. That is correct, yeah. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about DDR5. It just never, it just doesn't really work well with 4 sticks unless you want to like run them at a much lower speed. And it's been that way since they launched. Yeah. Which sucks too, because everyone likes, you know, the look of a nice full, you know, all 4 RAM sticks in there. But with DDR5, they only get along really with one other one. Should I get 2 32 gig sticks? No, if anything, I would just take the 16 gig sticks out, hold on to them for a couple months, and flip them for probably more money. Unless you feel like you need more RAM, in which case, yeah. Get yourself a 64 kit together. But yeah, that's the thing with DDR5, you gotta stick with the 2 slots. I need more RAM for 4K video editing. Gotcha. How much is it using up currently? I'm just like genuinely curious. ProRes and RAW. Oof, yeah. Yeah, in that case, I'd probably, get you a 64 gigabyte kit, 232 sticks, and swap them out. And then I'd probably, turn around and sell that other RAM. Or, like I said, hold on to that other RAM for a little bit, because it seems like prices are going to keep going up. You might be able to kind of cover some of the costs of that other kit then. Almost all of it.
Damn, your notepad's on the floor.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Sorry, that's kind of a bit dramatic.
Yeah, it was like, I don't really need it. That's why I'm here. Well, I love you guys too. Thanks, Donnie. I'm guessing it's getting a lot more expensive to build for you all. Even NVMe's have gone up. Yeah, although at the same time, this is probably like the best time to buy a PC. Because it's probably going to get worse next year. So, if you're buying now, I think you're still buying it at a pretty good time. Obviously, I'm not going to try and speculate about the future. I'm not the most doom and gloom about it. I feel like something's gotta give. But a lot of people do not believe that that's the case. So, who can know the future?
There should be a Mario's brother for data centers.
I was looking into getting one of those Corsair kits to fill my empty RAM slots. Why are they as much as what I paid for my RAM kit? It's just plastic and RGB. Yeah, that is the weird thing. The fact that they charge a lot for those, it's just a placeholder. I have so many games, I need a 4 terabyte drive, and they are around 400 now. Whew! God. I mean, again, probably not the worst time to buy it now, because it's probably going to get worse. And that's about $100 a terabyte, which isn't great.
What are you working for? Big memory now?
I guess.
What? Show me the check, dude. How big? How?
They don't give me
how's the
anything.
cut?
Big
This is
memory
the
doesn't
best time,
pay.
Fucking, is this the,
I mean,
the
like,
youngest you've ever been?
for
Yet
the
oldest you are?
foreseeable.
How the fuck does it go?
I don't know.
Today is the oldest that you are, yet the youngest you will ever be, ass phrase.
Oy. But yeah, I don't know. It's something to weigh. It depends on like how much like long term you're looking into. 'Cause yeah, 4 terabytes is a lot though. You'll be able to put a lot in that. I mean, depending on what you got. If you're somebody who's got like a lot of files that are very like not necessarily video games, but I used to shoot photography in RAW back in college, and that would take up a ton of space. So I had an external hard drive. Dump a bunch of those files. Hopefully Mexican Santa brings me tamales and Mexican hot chocolate. Oh, is that what is it? Abuelita?
Oh, that is one of them, yeah.
Yeah, I see it all the time. That's the one that everyone's like, buy this kind. And I'm like, okay, that's good. Because you'll never catch me going into a grocery store into the hot chocolate aisle and being like, you need to get Swiss Miss. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it's fine, I'll drink it. I like hot chocolate a lot. I do drink Swiss Miss. But I'm never going to be like, oh, yeah, this is the best kind. So anytime someone does that to something, I'm like, oh, I'm listening, yeah.
Sat my white ass down.
Yeah, I've always got a coworker who's like, oh yeah, she's selling tamales, and it's like, we did buy some like last year, but I was like, this year, no. I was like, if I really am craving a tamale, I'll learn, you know, like,
Goddamn.
I'm tightening the belt here, you know. I love the markings for how to route your cables. I know, no, this was actually one of the coolest things. I gotta say, if you're building your own PC at home, HAVN is not a bad company to go with, because they got a lot of creature comforts. They make it really easy. These little rubber thingies here that, like, for the pass-throughs.
Those are actually very annoying to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't like having to pick one. I don't know, I guess because
Oh,
I'm OCD about...
Are you, like, arrested by choice? Like, because there's, like, 5 different ways, it's like...
Well, yeah, but then, like, then the cable tension decides, like, how fucking... I'd rather just have the traditional grommet style.
Fair.
But that's just me.
Just bought 11 Vision from y'all, guys. Amazing work you guys did. Thanks, guys. Best 3K build. Thanks. Oh, you're very welcome. Yeah. Hey, thanks for ordering from us. Yeah. Hope it treats you well. Let us know if there's anything we can help you with. I went to World Market, and it's a money grabber place. I was in the ramen noodle section. Ha! World Market does, like, I always forget about that they have that, like, food section there that has, like, stuff that you just can't really find anywhere else, and it's very exciting. I go in there looking for throw pillows, I end up at the food section with some Swedish candy. Yeah. It's the same thing in, like, Home Goods. There's, like, that random area where it's like, and here's just, like, foods and syrups and things, and I'm like, well, I came in here for, you know, like a stock pot, but now I'm buying, you know, lavender syrup for coffee.
The sketchy TJ Maxx snacks.
Yeah. Dude, no lie though, I used to go to Big Lots and, like, get snacks from there. Because it was like, oh, because it's cheap. And then I realized, I was like, this is barely any. It was like a few cents cheaper than what you get at Walmart. And I was like, this isn't a deal. This is just stale. I was buying Japanese soda, like Pepsi and Coke flavors we don't get here. Ooh, nice. Meanwhile, my Japanese friend begging me to send Reese's peanut. Yeah. Reese's peanut butter cups. They're correct for that though. That is like one of our greatest foods. I'll tell you what though, I got like a bunch of Reese's for Halloween to give out, you know, because I like Reese's. I'm not like a big chocolate fan, but chocolate and peanut butter, like, I'm there for it, you know. So I got like a bunch of Reese's, and then I got a bunch of like fruity candy, gummy candies, things I like. And I don't know what it was this year, but every single Reese's I pulled out of that like bin was like kind of, it has like that like kind of chalky look to it, and like it had been like heated up and cooled down several times.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, why did they give me like the C tier of their like? It got me wondering. I was like, I wonder if this is just from last Halloween and like they put it in like a Spirit Halloween, you know, storage bin, and we're like, yeah, you know, we'll just resell it next year for full price. And they got me. Those Reese's Christmas tree flavors are good. Ooh, yeah, I like the Christmas trees. Those ones are fun. You know what I also like and had like a really crazy craving for yesterday? Peeps.
Peeps.
Out of season. I'm sure they make a Christmas peep of some sort, but I really only like the chicken ones.
What?
They're a little chicken, yeah. What do you think a peep is? It's a little bird.
I thought you meant chicken flavored.
Yeah, I love a chicken flavored peep. My mom used to always get me the rabbit ones, because like, I don't know, she kind of liked a rabbit motif with me, but I was like, no, the birds, please. I'm a bird kid, not a rabbit kid, thank you. One year my wife brought me sugar-free Reese's peanut butter cups. I also learned not to eat a bunch of them. Oh yeah, that's the trap.
Clean you up?
Yeah. Probably a tastier alternative though to like other kinds of laxatives. I tried Dubai chocolate, and as a pistachio fan, I gotta say it's so good. And it was from the OG company that started the trend, not the clones. Nice. Yeah, my dad started talking about Dubai chocolate a lot.
What the fuck?
I don't, it's very strange, right? Yeah. And then he was like, I found some. I got us some Dubai chocolate. And then he gave me some and watched me eat it. I don't know, yeah. I feel like my dad just discovered, like, the whole internet a couple years ago, and, like, he's really on trend now.
Yeah, well, he more than you in some cases.
No, dude, it's so funny. He got us into watching Pluribus, which I am enjoying and I am watching. But, like, you know, he comes over and usually I haven't watched the episode until the weekend because I just haven't had time. So he sits with us and watches the episode, and then we go for a walk with the dog, and he talks about all of his theories that he's got. And and this week I was like, Dad, are you on, like, the forums for this? And he's like, yeah! Because I was like, I know you didn't come up with that theory yourself. Like, but it's, I know, it's so funny. So I was like, yeah, my dad's really into Dubai chocolate, Pluribus, and participating on the forums, wherever that is. He's reading the theories up. It's like 2004 with Lost all over again. Well, that was 5 pounds lighter. Hey, I mean, that's one way, I guess. Hooey. Man, we are inching closer and closer to CES this year, y'all. I already miss my fiance. But I can't believe that's coming up just at the beginning of the new year. We're gonna go see some technology and some science. Some computers, yeah. Look at that. What's your fiance? Get Dairy Queen. Well, it's funny because earlier in the year, my fiance went to Las Vegas for work for about 2 weeks. And right across from the hotel was this restaurant that we had only ever encountered in Missouri and hadn't had since we lived there more than 10 years ago, right? So every single day for lunch, the restaurant was Slim Chickens. I don't know. Every day for lunch it was Slim Chickens, and I got to hear about it over the phone every night. I was so jealous. It's like, let me live vicariously through you. I miss it. Kelsey, will my motherboard take Vengeance, 96 gigabytes, 2x48 gigabyte DDR5 RAM, 7000 megahertz, CL40 memory kit, and CHADP. Let me see. Trying to remember what motherboard you had. That should be fine. I wouldn't necessarily, like, unless it tends to be cheaper than others, I wouldn't necessarily go for a 7000 mega transfer kit. Because it's really fast, but it also means it'll get to an error faster, so more likely to blue screen. And you probably wouldn't notice any difference between like 6400 megahertz kit and a 7000 megahertz. Otherwise, though, Vengeance is a totally fine brand. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Yeah, I was like, and 96 gigs should be totally fine. Vengeance is pretty, I was like, vetted.
You know, I was in the Secret Santa questionnaire last week.
Yeah.
Somebody put on their shoe size medium. Mm-hmm. And they've been catching flack all week, bro.
Yeah.
That is the meme of the week.
I mean,
Medium.
maybe they're realistic. Like, no one's actually gonna go and buy them. Like, you know, some new Air Jordans. They're probably gonna buy you some weird like slippers, you know, from Walmart for like $8, you know. And those ones are gonna come in a large, a medium, or a small. Like, why are they asking shoes? Like, no one's getting shoes.
Yeah, I thought of the same thing, but it was just funny. So they're just getting roasted for putting medium.
Yeah. I've used Corsair many times. Yeah, I was like, they're solid. I mean, they're gonna work on everything. I have noticed though that they're kind of one of the most expensive RAM kits that they're selling around these days. So definitely cross shop. I was like, obviously, Kingstons I think are very reliable on basically every board that we use. Not the prettiest RAM necessarily, but just solid. But yeah, Corsairs would be fine. They have a Dairy Queen at, in Excalibur Hotel. Oh, shoot. Last time I was in Vegas, which I think was my 21st birthday. I guess that wasn't the last time I was in Vegas, but the last time I, like, did Vegas, you know? I wasn't just going through there. I went to Excalibur because they had $5 craps tables. Yeah. I like to throw me a dice. I don't know what was happening, but people were happy. I wanted to eat at Burger Place with the weight scale in the front. My wife didn't want to eat there because she said the waitress looked trashy, but they got good burgers, I heard. Yeah. I don't know what the waitress has to do with, you know, the thing you're eating. Like, that's fine. But oh, thank you so much for the subscription, Grimsway. Thank you.
Thank you.
If you're not fast, you're last. My shoe size is medium rare. The only correct way to eat a steak.
Right.
It's so funny though, dude, when I cook steaks on the grill. Because usually I'm the one who does it, because, I don't know. Somehow, my dad forgets how to cook a steak every single time he does it. And he does it often. That's what's so funny, too. He's like, oh, I guess I should have put it on for longer. Oh, I guess he's went to every single time. So I was like, let me just do it. I like a nice medium rare. And then my brother and sister, the twins, they like it so cooked.
Ugh.
And it's one of those things where I'm like just balancing, like, all right, and mine's off, and only 5 more minutes for the twins.
Jesus Christ. Motherfuckers order it well done and be shaking the whole table trying to cut it.
Vengeance, 60 gigabytes, 6400. Yeah, I go for like the 6400 mega transfer kit. It's expensive. Woo! Ooh, yeah, I would not be paying that kind of price. See if you can find another kit that's cheaper than that. Maybe buy a different brand. That's the thing. I was like, RAM's really expensive right now, but I think Corsair Vengeance are among like the most expensive that I've been seeing. So I think that there's look for T-Force Deltas maybe. Those ones I don't think are as expensive. Yeah, and Kingston. Kingston's another good one that probably won't be as expensive. Posture check. Ooh, yeah, I do be slouching. My shoe size is tall and large, yeah. Oh, legit question. Do y'all sell the laptops or did that go away? I think we're still selling some of them. Or at least, some were brought in for some testing a couple, like, hours ago, so. Laptop, let me see. Oh, yeah, I guess we don't have any right now. That must have been support for the ones that we did sell. So, not right now, but from my understanding, we will have another one in Q1 of next year. Or at least there's one in the pipeline. Okay, guys, going to run some errands. Talk to you later. Have an awesome build day. Okay,
Thank
bye,
you,
Donnie.
too.
Have fun on the errands. And good luck if you're going to, like, the mall. Oof. Dude, man, I was like, from this day until, like, Christmas, I remember working at the mall every single day, every Christmas season. It was like going to war, but much easier.
You know, I think I'm alright. Thank you, though.
Okay.
Why is this day specifically?
What? Because this is about the time when people go, oh gosh, I haven't got a Christmas present.
Uh,
And like even like today, it won't be so bad, but like you'll have to wait in line, you know, sort of thing like that. Dude, and I always thought I was like, it's probably like the day before Christmas Eve. That's like the busiest, right? And you would be there and you'd be like, yeah, this is definitely the busiest. Surely it won't be busier tomorrow, and it would be. December 24th, man. Oh my gosh. I have to go to the Costco. It's gonna be horrible. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Oof. Best of luck. Bring like a shield. Just be like, ah. Slowly advance through the aisle.
Right here.
Costco has some really good stuff, but like, the only time I got time to go is the weekend, and even just like a regular weekend is a slog. If I had like time to go at like 3 o'clock on a weekday, like, yeah. 11 a.m. Oh yeah, I'd be there.
I've managed to pack a Costco trip into 50 minutes, coming and going.
I mean, so is my dad, but he goes in, walks to the end of the store, gets the chicken, and then walks to the checkout. And I was like, you're insane. He's the only person who goes to Costco to get one thing.
That's fair. I mean, yeah, it was, you know, adults getting serious groceries, and here I was with the cart full of water.
Yeah. So you can get in and out of Costco pretty quick. You're getting one thing, and the line isn't so long. Right. Also, when you have one thing, a lot of people usually be like, oh, I'm so sorry, go ahead.
I still got the gummy bears.
Mm-hmm. I know when the kid are older, I plan to buy her a VR set with a laptop. Nice. That'll be a nice setup. I remember when my first laptop ever. Granted, I mean, I was like 18, 17 at the time. I'm old, so that was like still kind of like, oh wow, you got a laptop? It was incredible to be like, I'm on the internet in my bed. Now that's not like so mind-blowing because of phones and all that, but like I was playing World of Warcraft from my bed. I didn't move all summer. I was just eating goldfish and subsisting off of that. And just playing World of Warcraft. And never leaving my bed. I was on the news one year. They asked me who I was shopping for on Christmas Eve. I said myself because GameStop has a sale going on. Nice. That's like iconic. Twine Garden. How many PCs will you build on the stream today? I have one on order, and it would be cool to watch it get built. Oh, we've got 3 today. Also, like the ones that we do on here are from our custom builder on our website, and they have to select the free option to have it built live on stream to have it be on here.
Yep.
But yeah. So if you got like a pre-built, it's not going to show up on here, but you can see some of the method behind the madness, you know. This is how it goes. But yeah, today we've got, we just did Eric's, and we're working on Juice's PC, and we got Maya's 64 after that for today. Got you. Cool to watch regardless. I ordered through Amazon. Okay, but hey, we appreciate you regardless. So
Pretend
yeah.
one of these is yours.
Yeah. Not unlikely that you'll find one that's like, this is pretty similar to mine being built. Any boy or girl with the Miku video card? There may or may not be one in the building, but I don't know if I can disclose that.
I think.
I mean, like, we're not sure what we're doing with it yet, but there is some Miku things. Yeah. I'm not going to spoil yet what we're doing with that, because they're still deciding, and I don't want to be like, it's going to be a giveaway, and then have it not be a giveaway.
You heard it here first, folks.
No, you didn't hear anything. I watched a build of one very similar to mine. I used to build my own, but this seems almost more affordable. Okay, oh shit.
Jeez.
I'll probably take it to CES. I don't know, maybe. I don't think it's on the docket for that though.
And you know, there's this CES computer that you want to do one.
No thanks, I'm good. I did like 6 of them last year.
Okay, so what's one? It's a lot better than 6.
Yeah, but then at the end of CES they came back to my, like, lab, and I was like, please get rid of these. I don't want them anymore.
I mean, knowing who it came from, probably won't even come back.
Get Jensen to sign the Miku card. It'd be funny. Oh, actually, not a bad idea to take a graphics card to CES and have it signed by as many, like, moderately famous people as you can find at CES. That's funny. That's a good idea, actually. Is it weird that, like, I mean, obviously I want to, like, just kind of dip undercover, but, like, what if, like, literally nobody recognizes me at CES? What if the Kelsey brand is not, is not that global? I got a picture of 2 years when the free PC arrived. Nice. Dang, 2 years. That's crazy. That was the last Thursday stream we did. Yeah, I don't know. We're trying to, like, breathe a little more life into our social media, so let's see if I can, grease some wheels. Maybe get some of the old vibe back. We'll see. I'm cooking something.
Are we, or are you just saying that?
No, I'm cooking something. I just don't know if the person I'm cooking for wants it to be, like, if they want to eat it. Yeah.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah. I'm very cryptic. If I paid that much for a GPU, I'm not letting anyone put a marker on it. Yeah, I guess that is true. It would be nice to see those people that win a free PC actually post something. Yeah. It would be nice to see them email us back. I was the last one to do it, yeah. Well, we're still giving away PCs every month, so it's just different. Yeah, I don't know. Did they drop the video about the Christmas build yet? I was laughing. Handy did a really good job of editing that one. We had fun. It had some of my old chaotic energy from when I was younger.
2 years younger.
Yeah. This is what 2 years of that commute does to you. Ugh.
Jesus.
Bot accounts winning. Imagine going through all that trouble to, like, run a bot account, but, like, you just never check it if it won things. Peak laziness. It'd be nice to win a free PC. I don't even have a chance because I mean, yeah, we can't send them to Europe. I'm very sorry. But I do have something for some of you international fans out there. That you actually might get a chance to win. 2 years ago, I had less gray hair and a credit score of 700. Ask about my credit score now. Oh no, what happened? Oh no. I don't know, man. I keep getting like letters in the mail being like, "Hey, we can refinance your mortgage and you pay a much lower loan." And I was like, I don't know, this feels like a scam. But then like a second one came from someone else, and I'm like, I don't know, it still feels like a scam. Maybe one of these days I'll actually ask one of them. Medical issues. Oh, that sucks. That's the worst. It really sucks that you can do everything right and save and be diligent like that and just like one medical thing. Fun fact, your credit score won't drop if you use loan sharks. I guess that is true.
But your kneecaps.
Yeah, yeah. What do you value more?
My kneecaps. Credit score is an imaginary made-up number.
Yeah, but it can also
My
keep you
kneecaps
from
are
getting
real.
an apartment.
Okay, well, my kneecaps are with me.
Your kneecaps are gonna fail you eventually anyways. Mine already hurt.
You need some iron.
I really do, yeah, actually, you're not wrong. I keep like fudging my test results when I go and get a blood draw because I'm like, oh man, my iron's really low. I'm gonna feel really sick after they take my blood, so I'm gonna eat like a whole steak and some like some tuna, some sardines,
Are
and all
you
that.
cheating on your
And
blood
then I
test?
go, so I don't want to, because I don't want to feel woozy. And they take the blood, and I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. And it comes back, and it's like, yeah, your iron's fine. For the day, yeah. You think I'm eating steak all the time? I eat steak like once a year now because I'm cheap. I go to the Sizzler on my anniversary, and that's it. No, I don't go to the Sizzler.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Already got plans for the next one at the Sizzler. They got a salad bar. I don't know what else they have. I haven't been to Sizzler in years. Our dental plan is the worst. I spent $5,000 on dental work. Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
Even like dental work with insurance, it's affordable if all you ever do is get the 6-month cleaning and x-rays and nothing ever needs to be fixed. But yay. I've been through some expensive and harrowing dental issues myself, and at this point I'm just like, hey, as long as nothing there's trying to kill me, I'm happy.
I just do it myself.
Well, one time I had like an abscess.
Ooh.
Yeah. And it had gone too long because I went to another dentist who was like, no, it's just TMJ. And then when I was at this dentist,
Too much jelly?
no, it's a temporal mandibular joint. So like, does your jaw ever like click?
Nah.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
then
there's
you're
this-
blessed, sir. It's like a jaw issue that causes pain. And I was like, shoot, okay, that kind of makes sense. And then like one day my face was super swollen, and I was like, I don't know, man, like my face feels hot. I should probably go check this out. And yeah, it was a horrible abscess that I'd let go too long because that other dentist was like, nah, you're fine, kid. And it was when I first started working here and my insurance hadn't kicked in yet, you know?
Yeah.
So the guy was like, okay, here's the thing. Like, I know you said it kicks in like a week. I was like, we can wait a week on this? And I was like, probably okay. Like, yeah. To be honest with you, he's like, I can just pull it right now for $300. And I was like, pull. I was like, I got 300 fat ones if you let this go away right now, like straight up. Yeah, and he was like, all right, here we go. And just like
300
in,
reasons.
and it was like, I could feel it because he like numbed me, and it was just like, I could feel him do like this basically, and then it was like out, and he just did like a little thing, whatever, and like gave me like a little like compress, and he was like, yeah, okay, you're good. And I was just like, awesome. And I got in the car. I was like, I wish more things in life were that easy as just going to a place and being like, this thing hurts, and then being like, well, $300 and I'll pull it. And I was like, yeah, okay, cool.
My arm hurts.
Okay, you're telling me you wouldn't have to go to the doctor and be like, my arm hurts, and the doctor would be like, $300 for me to pull it, and he pulls your arm and you no longer have pain.
Okay, okay, yeah, but the phrasing.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? Where it's like, yeah, okay, well, we can do this.
Yeah.
I'd be like, and then basically instant. I still had to go to, like, the CVS and get my painkiller prescription and the antibiotics.
Yeah.
And by the time, my name was called, it was starting to wear off, and I was like, ow, but, like, compared to where I was before, like, way better. I'm telling y'all, there's no pain like mouth pain. I say that as someone who's never given birth. So don't quote me on that.
Have you ever been stabbed? You took too long to answer. I don't like that. Have you ever been shot?
Well, no.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of pains we haven't experienced.
I guess.
Have you ever lost love?
Yes.
True love?
I mean, does it matter as long as at the time you were like, oh, this is definitely supposed to be?
I don't know. That's a tough question because I don't know. When you're in high school, it's not like everything. Everything
right,
you
like,
feel is the end of the world.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, when you really like somebody or you totally think like it was meant to be and it doesn't, like, yeah, that'll mess with you. It doesn't need to be true love. Yeah.
What did you have to think about the stop question?
Well, because I was like, stabbed with what?
A knife.
I know, but like, yeah.
I don't want to hear about the times your sister did some horrible shit to you. I'm just saying.
She did do that a lot, yeah. Well, I'll go get stabbed and I'll report back.
No.
Yeah, and there's no greater pleasure than stepping into a jacuzzi after running for a really long time. Like, you did like a marathon that day, and then like you went home and like had, I don't know, some Taco Bell, and then like 3 hours later you're at like a jacuzzi. Oh yeah.
What a combo. Why? How? What?
I mean, you just ran. Like, you're not gonna cook. You're gonna go to Taco Bell.
Yeah. But what is this scenario? Where does this come from?
I love a jacuzzi.
Okay.
You don't get it, man. Like, the end goal of that side yard is jacuzzi eventually.
Yeah. No, that sounds mighty fine.
Everyone's end goal should be jacuzzi. I had a broken heart, fell off the roof. Ooh.
Oh, which one hurt more?
I've been stabbed with a pencil. See, yeah, I've been stabbed with a pencil. What's like one of the weirdest things that you've experienced, like pain-wise?
Weirdest pain.
Like in middle school, this one boy put an alligator clamp, you know, like that you do on like a battery,
Yeah.
on my ear.
Oh.
Yeah, that really hurt. And they thought I was laughing. Because, like, the pain was one of those things where it's like, you can't even, like, scream.
Oh,
it's
it was
like,
that bad?
and they're like, yeah, she's laughing. And then I was just like, get this off of me.
I got hit by a car once.
Dang, really?
Yeah, well, I was riding a bike. I don't know. Does that count?
Yeah, no, that counts, yeah.
But, like, it didn't hurt as much as you'd think. Like, because I blacked out for most of it. So,
I think that's a factor, yeah.
when I rebooted, the guy was already picking me up.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah, dude was driving on the like opposite side in the parking lot for some reason.
Hey, what's up, Dex Mex Tex? How you doing?
Yo.
Welcome in. You caused a really random tangent.
Yeah. Yeah. You have a console right in front of you, bro.
I know, but this was more entertaining for the moment.
Yeah, that's fair.
I love talking about my abscess. What are you talking? With a broken heart, I didn't want to talk to no women and didn't want to date. I missed potential setups. Oh, that's always the worst.
Oh.
I hate that because I feel like every time you break up with someone and you're like actually like heartbroken about it, there's always like one or two other like suitors who is there that like you probably would have had a really good relationship with, but like you're just too messed up from it to have locked in.
Yeah.
But like every time, dude, I'm telling you. Kidney problems was the worst. Felt like someone was squeezing it. Ooh, yeah. Oh, another Texas. Yeah, there are many of you. It's a big state. Hey, what's up, Kakamika? How you doing?
Yeah.
I got slammed on my head in my first jiu-jitsu class. It wasn't fun. Ooh, yeah. I always wonder about that, because the whole thing is, like, grappling, right? So they're taking you down to the mat. Like, what if you don't fall correctly? Ooh. Saying, another Texas, like they made Texas 2, Texas 2.
One's enough.
Texas
In fact, I think one might be too much.
That was the alternate name for the musical Oklahoma.
Texas.
Texas 2. Well, the breakup was kind of nasty because we didn't know what she wanted, so I said, okay, whatever. Then she got karma with a guy and they divorced. She called and I said, nope. Oh, man. Okay, but the good thing is you won. When they call you afterwards and they're like, I'm sorry, I was wrong, you won. I'm still waiting to win.
I had an ex like that. We had like a year and a half of like stupid like on off. It was, God, I should have said no.
Oh my gosh, welcome in Nigiri Sushi!
Yo, welcome. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of raiders. Hey.
Thank you so much for the raid!
I hope you guys had a great stream. Forget what I just said.
I think they came in after all of that, yeah. Sorry, we were talking about love and such.
Welcome
welcome in.
everybody to our build stream here.
Yeah, we are building a lovely Haven case right now for Juice. We've already built one PC today for Eric. And we've got Myra 64 coming up after that. Love and car accidents, yeah.
Love and car.
Hope y'all are having a great midweek. Hope you are too.
Thank you.
I hope you had a really good stream. Topic of the day. I do 140mm fit on that side intake spot. Ooh, yeah. I want sushi now. Oh, that do sound good. Yeah. I love some unagi. Over here in Ontario, California, we've got one of those rotating sushis. The what the heck is it called? Anyways.
Conveyor belt.
Well, that, but I'm trying to remember what the name of the restaurant was. It's like.
Oh, no.
It's like something with a K, right? Kuro, yeah. And it's very fun. A robot brings you drinks. Holiday builds, yeah. Welcome in. Cool. Welcome. It was a question. Yeah. Kura sushi, thank you. Yeah. I forgot the word fans. LOL. Do 140mm fans fit on the side intake spots? On the side?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Okay, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Raiders. How are y'all?
What was your stream?
Yeah,
Were y'all playing or streaming?
The Kura Sushi by me always has a line at the door. Yeah, this one does too. That's why you have to go right when it opens. Because apparently nobody wants sushi at 10 a.m. for some reason.
I can give some of this.
Doesn't matter, I've already been up for 5 hours. I'm like, yeah, feed me. Woohoo, well, welcome in.
I didn't know Kuro was a chain.
Yeah. But yeah, cool. Alright, folks, well, one of the things I didn't mention is that I've actually got 8 Battlefield 6 keys that I can give out, courtesy of Intel, for the holiday season, and today is going to be the first day of me giving those out. So, the cool thing about that is because they are codes, we checked with this, you are able to redeem them if you are outside the United States. I think the only restriction is like China because of the firewall. So, to our international viewers, you may also participate. And because it was such a success and I definitely didn't mess it up at all last time, We're gonna do a number guess one,
Oh
so
my God.
BRB.
That okay.
It's the easiest
It's easy.
one.
Yeah, it's easy. The first day of Kelsey-thon. Yay. Give it up for the codes, I guess, and Kelsey.
Ooh-wee. Ooh, all right. Business gave me an old LGA 7750 computer, had 500 gigabyte hard drive, so I thought storage okay for screenshots of music and photos and videos, not games though. Correct. Okay. Yeah, I know, I was like, once so enthused. Okay, so this time, because I think we have a few more people and I want to just make it easier so I don't have things so close together, it's going to be a number between 1 and 300. I'm going to write it down now. I'm going to show it to Juan so you know it doesn't change. Okay, 1 and 300.
What does that say?
Oh, it's a. I keep notes and all this. Okay.
Just in the middle of the notes.
Okay. 1 is seeing the number.
Oh, the number. It's 6, 7.
Okay. So a number between 1 and 300. It will count once I put the little exclamation points until I put the 3 exclamation points again. Then there's end. And to cut down on bots, I'm only gonna have this up for 2 minutes. So go. Don't worry if you miss this one, there will be more. I have, like I said, 8 codes.
Yay, first day of Kelsey-thon.
This isn't Kelsey-thon though, this is courtesy of Intel. Shout out to Intel for giving us these codes to give away. There will also be more prizes the closer that we get to the season. And also to the new year.
12 days with Kelsey.
Yay! So yeah. Alright, you watching that clock? What are the range numbers again? Oh, between 1 and 300.
300.
Very interesting. I should make this more interesting. I should have like the what's the word? The Jeopardy music, just like na 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 na. Should have done a Price is Right and bid $1. Have y'all done your Christmas shopping yet? I finally ordered something today that I was like, you know what, I better order that now or it's not going to come in time for Christmas.
What'd you order?
I can't tell you
Why?
because the person might be watching this stream.
With her...
Probably not. But, yeah. And also they asked for it very specifically because there's no way I would have known what this thing was. Alright, folks, I'm going to give you, let's say, 20 seconds more in case. Yeah, so obviously 1 entry per.
21.
Yeah. And no sweat if you don't get it this time. Like I said, I got 8 to give out. And don't worry, I will be writing down the names, so it's not like someone's going to be able to win 3 out of 8 of them. Even though, like, at a certain point, I'm like, do we even have that many viewers to where, like, yeah, it'll work. We got 8 of what? Oh, sorry. Battlefield 6 codes. Yes. If you already have Battlefield 6, maybe take yourself out of the running because, like, someone else could probably use. I don't know, man. That's up to you. But Battlefield 6. Courtesy of Intel for the Christmas season. For the holidays, you should go out and shoot things in Battlefield 6. Okay. Triple exclamation point, endo. Alright, let's see. Alright, I was trying to be a little sneaky with this one.
What do you mean?
The number, friends, was 280. Now, because I got both chats up, I knew that there was the possibility that the same number would be guessed on both. If that is the case, like I said, I've got enough to give out too. But there was one person who got the closest. So, because you're on different chats, I want to make sure that you both get rewarded. And I got enough to give out. So, Nigiri21 Sushi, you are a winner. And Kakamaika, over on YouTube, you're also a winner. The number was 280. It's actually under all my notes. 280. Wow. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Honestly, you picked the perfect time to raid. Because I was like, yeah, we got more people in here. Let's do this one. So this will be our first 2 codes that we'll give out. Let me get your name down here. And then, Nigiri Sushi, send us a message over on Twitch, like, give us a whisper in our DMs, and I'm also going to give your name over to, Fabian, who's going to run all this kind of stuff too. But just to be sure, we got you on both sides, so that we can get your information. I do believe it is just an email for this one, but, yeah, we want to have some kind of record so that people can't win multiple times. But, yeah, okay. And I don't really know how it works on YouTube, but Kakamike, if you're able to, send a DM to us on YouTube. If not, I'm taking your name down so that we can reach out and get you that 85. Okay. This will be good, because like I asked them specifically, I was like, check and make sure that we can definitely do this international too, so... Kakamike, I know you're not in the U.S., so that'll also be a bit of my guinea pig to make sure that that this does in fact work for our international viewers. But we have so many international viewers, so I really did want to make sure that, like, because so many of our giveaways aren't able to go outside the U.S., something like a code is perfect for making sure that you guys get rewarded too for your viewership, because we really do appreciate it. There's no show without you guys, otherwise it would be probably even more incredibly off-topic, random ramblings. Or it would just be, like, the most starched and pressed, like, PC build stream ever, where we're just like, yes.
This is a Ryzen.
Yeah. So, yes, excellent. Yes, GG to the winners. We'll do another one of these on Friday, but at a surprise time in the stream. Like I said, I'm trying to cut down on bots, but I also don't want to, like, just... What's the word? I don't want it to be counting against anybody who isn't able to be here at that particular time that we do it during the stream. So, it's going to rotate a bit. So, for different view times and all of that. And like I said, I got 8. If this is 2 of them, I got those. I also got some chippies to give out too. Those ones will have to be in the US though, but some cool stuff right here. So, yeah.
Some chippies. Very nice. What model chips?
Stuffed. Doritos chips. Chippy is like, what was it, this guy. The Intel logo that is, the Intel mascot that is a little chip. Oh my gosh, why is it so hard for me to do this? There we go. Christmas giveaways. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, no, super shout out to Intel for giving these to us to give away, for hosting our giveaways. It's friggin' awesome. On a scale from 1 to 300, what do you rank Doritos chips? Ooh, to 300? I'd probably like 140. Like, they're not my favorite, but at least 140 above my least favorite. What are my least favorite, though? We'll definitely spread the word about y'all's Friday giveaway. Yeah. I'm going to try to slowly increase it, too, as we get closer to the holiday. So there's probably going to be 2 times that we give away on the Friday stream.
Woo!
And then next Wednesday, are we going to be streaming Christmas Eve? You going to be here?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, I was like, that one will probably be giving a ton of stuff away. Bonanza, yeah. But don't tell the bots. Shh. What's up, Redland? How you doing?
Yo.
Welcome in.
Welcome.
You guys got a Rampage with B650EM a few days ago. Decided to upgrade M.2. Just added 2-second slot, but I can't find the screws for it. Should I order Amazon kit? Comes with a few different screws. Okay, let's see. Yes and no. Here's the thing about M.2s is that a couple different motherboards have different standards for them. So, you might even buy like an M.2 screw, and it just happens to not be an M.2 screw for an ASUS board, for example, or a Gigabyte in that way. So that can be a bit tough. As long as the, like, I don't know, I don't think like a general screw kit, is it like specifically for M.2s? Because like I think a general one wouldn't carry the size for it. They're like a very proprietary sort of one usually. The B650EM though, I think that was back when they. I think the B650 was when they kind of standardized it though, right? Where they're all kind of using the same.
Yeah, I think for the most part, they had.
Oh, that is tough. Hold on. Too late. I have 5,000 bots ready to participate. We'll see if we RAM kits next week. Haha. No, dude, they won't even let us buy RAM from us right now.
Did you try it?
Yeah. Well, I didn't, but Angel did.
Oh.
And they were like, no, like
No,
for now we gotta
not
like,
even
yeah.
Down.
It's a screw that holds it down like an M.2 or M3. It's an ASUS B650EM gaming. Let me see if I can scrounge.
Ooh, the ASUS ones were very proprietary.
Okay, if it's the screw kit that I'm seeing here, the M.2 one, I don't know, man. Those don't look like. Am I wrong? No, I guess it's like 2.5 millimeter. Yeah. Yeah, I think that should work. If it's the one I'm looking at, the M.2 SSD screw kit, NVMe screw suitable for ASUS MSI Gigabyte NGFX motherboard, M.2 SSD motherboard screws black for man, woman, child, anniversary. No.
What?
You know how like Amazon always does that?
That's,
It's like... Yeah, if it's that one, I think you'll be fine. Yeah. Also, it doesn't look like it's $4 for that kit. Yeah, that'll work. So yeah, I'd go with that Amazon kit. That'll be fine. That is what those ones look like. I said this because it was like an illustration, so I was like, "What's the size?" Woo-wee. My old Vision, all the extra screw stuff came in like a fishing container, but didn't see the stuff for this one. Yeah, usually it comes in.
I mean, yes, but M.2 screws aren't gonna
make it all the way there.
In the case.
Yeah, I was like, they're usually in like a very tiny little plastic thing that comes in the motherboard, but very likely that if they didn't use it, like all of them, it might not have gotten in your accessories. I don't know, do you think they could like contact customer service and they might send them one? I just feel like it might.
Probably.
Yeah, I was like, they might do that if you contact customer service. It's just a matter of like, you might have to wait a bit for it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Amazon might be faster.
You can be like me though, and very irresponsible, and just have it floating out there until you get the screw.
I mean, it works as long as you don't.
You don't have to put you can't put the heatsink back on, but yeah. My old Vision, all the extra screw stuff. Oh, sorry, I read that. Was it Goombas that'll do that? Like.
Do they? I have nothing to know.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's like something else. I don't know. I swear I'm not crazy. I know it. Can't send a message to your YouTube channel. What should I do? Hold tight. I will let the guy who's supposed to reach out to you know. Let me see. Let me see if I can reach out to you. To be able to, I can subscribe to you, but I seemingly cannot. That is a great question. Let me ask Fabian. Hang tight, hang tight. PCIe 7 Ruby. Kakamike, is there any way that you have a Twitch? Just asking, not saying that you got it right now, but... Sadly no? Okay, yeah. Hang tight, hang tight. Oh my gosh. I love when I'm sort of making a big, like, hey. Ooh, and our It's a Wonderful Life parody. It's edited. I need to look at that later. Hey guys, I'm trying to OC my 9800X3D to 5.5 megahertz, which is not meant to be that difficult. Presume it's my motherboard MSI B850 Edge Ti, but I'm only using 2 CPU power connectors with connecting the third help. Using 2 CPU connectors connected with the third help. Possibly, but I don't know. I've never really overclocked a 9800X3D or anything that would need that much CPU power. You can definitely try it if you need to, but yeah, I don't know. Overclocking isn't really something we do here, so it's not something I feel super confident giving advice on. There's a big power supply. You're putting this build for 70 Ti, 9800X3D. Whoever gets this will not have a problem with future upgrades. Yeah, I think that's usually the thought process. Because it is nice to know that you can upgrade anything and you don't have to worry about power. I've got it to 5.3 megahertz stable, and I'll just leave this at that. I mean, that sounds pretty good, yeah. Third slot is on the back of motherboard. Y'all see that often? I'm only going to use the first 2 slots. She was so happy when she got the build. Great job, guys. Oh, thanks, Killer Cam.
Thank you.
7700X, 70 eating Warzone up, and 57, you really surprised me. So, the thing with the, like, M.2 on the back is, like, yeah, technically it works, but, yeah, it's not an ideal position for it. And the reason it's usually back there is actually because of CEC. So, like, 100% that you get... I think it's like 20 or 30 points, yeah, for per M.2.
God.
So if you're just under compliance, stick an M.2 on the back, bam, and you test. So it's a California Energy Standard thing. So to count as like a high expandability board, they need to make a certain amount of points by having a certain amount of things on the board. So I think sometimes they just put an extra M.2 slot on the back to hit that requirement. but a very obviously drop-shipped M.2 heatsink, and it came with a ton of M.2 screws extra, so I'm set for life. Nice! AMD Ryzen Master should have auto overclock PBO. True, true. Definitely do PBO. I sound just like the song, man.
I'm just watching the PC in the background.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Okay, hold on. Let me get my stupid head out of the way. Oh my gosh. Shelly, come on. It does. It's freaking right. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Miami Sound Machine. Ooh, yeah. I remember too. Yeah. I was trying really hard to convince Handy how, because we were doing like a parody of It's a Wonderful Life for a Christmas ad, right? And I was like, yeah, at the end, like they all like just sing. I was like, we should just have it where it's like voiceover. It's just me being like, like, instead of like the actual song is just like, yeah. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Did the Fabian ad come out already?
The Fabian, oh, the one that we were doing?
Yeah.
Not yet. Like I just got like the final edit on it, so I gotta like, look it over. Cause I'm the director, but it was tough because neither the guy acting in it or the guy shooting it had seen what I was parodying, so I'm like, this is hard. Freaking dancing gifs. It's so funny. Alright. Man, I did not take out the meat from the freezer today that I needed to, and I'm like, dang it. What I do have for some reason is a bunch of thawed chicken thighs. So I'm like, okay, I gotta make some other chicken thighs.
Life gives you chicken thighs.
Alright. Well, it wasn't life. It was like, for some reason I bought like a 10-pack and was like, yeah, I'll use this. Cost-wise, it was like a smart decision. But, in every other way, it's like, well, why did you need 10 chicken thighs? And I'm going to get 10 more this weekend because I'm going to make bigos again.
Ooh.
For that stew. I'm going to make that stew again for Christmas Eve.
Nice. So there's a 5950X in there?
Yeah. Under the water bluff.
This is quite the barrier.
Also, 4 yummy sticks of DDR4. Wait, that thing it was reading 16 gigs.
That's not. That can't. They're
No,
they're
no.
4 gigs each.
It must just be like only reading 2 of them. That's very weird.
4 sticks of 4.
4. Hey, you're rolling in it. Yeah,
4
yeah.
for 4.
You know, it really is wild that when you don't tag giveaways, like the bots do not come. It's fantastic. I think that's why we used to get so many on the Thursday stream, because it was like giveaway stream and it was tagged for giveaways.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah, they were primed.
Yeah, we used to have a lot, like 300. I mean, all things considered, because we did a couple giveaways and then we do the PC at the end, like, you had pretty good odds of winning something if you showed up on AppGame.
Oh yeah, there was accessories and stuff too. Streaming
Yeah.
equipment.
I'll say the best chance was if you watched the retro stream. Because they would also do a giveaway for, like, the Ambernick and such, and the 8-bit dough. But fewer people watching, so,
Oh. Okay.
yeah.
Fire up some retro right now.
I guess I could. Nothing's stopping me.
We Alex was kind enough to let us borrow his Super Nintendo Mini.
Don't call it a giveaway, it's a fan appreciation present. That really is what it is. Which is also why I don't want to, like, advertise that we're doing it so much. I'm sure that we probably should be, to be, like, bringing more, like, yeah, look at this awesome thing, Intel. But, like, I want to at least give some of it back to the people.
So,
What? Oh, I was like, what? Buttons,
what?
not very
Isn't this from
buttony.
your generation?
I didn't have a Super Nintendo, I had an NES.
I didn't have either.
Well, it's not the Victim Olympics, is it?
Sorry.
Okay. Back in my day, we didn't have electricity. Exactly.
You're not gonna use the monitor?
Yeah.
No.
Hold on. Yeah, put the monitor.
Oh, it is on.
Oh, what?
I don't know. This console's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Is the light still red?
Yeah.
Yes, but what? Nice.
Ooh.
Let me see, baby. His always looks like that.
No, maybe you didn't get any.
I need that sound as a redeem. Yeah, honestly. It's classic. Not sure if I requested mine to be built on live stream. No worries. Well, today we've got, we had Eric, currently working on Juices, and then we've got Maya64.
Maya 64.
Yeah. So if you don't remember, you probably didn't.
No what?
Because you also would have gotten an email.
Candy.
Yes.
Oh, he's eating.
No, he's not. Before you start, can you help us?
Sure. What else?
Thank you.
What's going on?
How'd you set this thing up yesterday?
Plugged it in.
It's not working.
Is it-
The light's red.
Oh, it's red?
Well, yeah, isn't that supposed to?
I mean, yeah.
The monitor lights are also on, but it's not displaying.
Making sure in case I need to stop by and watch. Oh, yeah, no worries.
The void is swallowing us up.
Hello, what's up, Dowie Zero? What's up? You want a break, Kelsey? No, let the man eat his food. I will carry this burden alone. I cannot wait to get mine. Heck yeah, get hyped. Thanks for ordering with us. Oh,
That's why.
you've been redeemed as a host swap for
Actually,
5
no, it's
minutes.
not. What the fuck?
That's good,
Okay.
you got 5 minutes.
You got 5 minutes to fix it.
That's reading it.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's reading it. I just don't know why it's not.
Wait, did you back it all the way up, or did you just put it back in?
No, I just plugged back in. So it is reading, like, the thing. I just don't know why it's.
See the window again? It's not reading on this end either.
Yeah, something's up with this guy. It's on.
Unplug it from the console side? Oh, I meant the HDMI, but alright. What? That was a quick 5 minutes.
Oh no, because I just wanted to get an answer for Kakamika. Kakamika, are you still there?
No signal. Interesting. What do you mean?
What is? I don't know, bro. It's kind of self-explanatory.
Alright, Kakamika, I want you to
sorry.
send an email to Fabian@skytechgaming.com and just be like, hey, you know, it's me, explain, whatever. And then you can send me the code that way.
Let's try it without real quick.
So Fabian@skytechgaming.com.
Fabian with an I.
Why would it not have an I?
Well, I don't know. You can be Fabian with a Y.
Like F-A-B-E-A-N.
Fabian. Yeah. I don't know. Could be Fabian with an H. Fabian. Fabian.
Yeah. Let me know if you run into any other problems.
Like in my life or on this thing?
Yeah. Let me. Right? Like it's Fabian, right?
Says warning, no entering car sign. Damn, this game, the windows move too fast.
What if I
There you go, Kakamika.
have it off and then reset it?
That's weird. It was working yesterday.
Yeah, it was.
Cool, thanks. Yeah, no worries. I'm gonna delete it now though, just so that we don't get like, you know, spam to that one. So copy that if you haven't already.
Copy
And
that.
then copy that.
I mean,
Okay, it's right.
Yeah. And then Kakamika, let me know if there's any other issues or
You
anything.
think it's not getting enough power again?
could be. But, I mean, it's only.
Don't everyone know his email? I mean,
You fool. No, all of China knows his
what are you gonna do with his email? Then they just block you.
Do you want a bigger power block?
You have one?
It's not the USB-A though. That's the problem we had last time, right?
Yeah.
It's a USB-A with.
With the USB-A.
Oh my god,
Dang.
this thing's old.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I can do. It's not reading.
Alright, sorry y'all. We hyped you up for nothing.
Oh, but they have millions of people to create spam emails. True, but I was like, email
Oh,
service these
their
days are pretty
team
good at figuring it
I
out,
feel like it
what
was
is and isn't.
auto.
Did it change? Because I can't see.
No.
No. Go back to illegal emulators.
We're just staring at the gray screen.
I know, I was like strangely calmed by it. It's all good. Alright, no SNES today.
That's fine. I'll bring the Switch over on Friday.
Now it's a food stream. Ironically, I think this is one of the few streams that we haven't just like eaten a bunch of food. We were in there for a while there. We were hungry people, I'm not gonna lie.
Sorry, I'll be over.
Hey, can I ask, where do you put the serial number for register? Was looking for some tag on it, but could not find it. Ah, got you. I believe the serial number is on the back of the PC, usually. So, somewhere on, like, the back where the motherboard I.O. is. That's usually where it is. And it'll say serial on it. It'll have that. But it should be on the PC itself when it comes out of the box. Otherwise, it might be on the box itself. I think sometimes it's doubled. Was gone for 5 minutes and came back to full screen baby face Andy. Oh, that's so funny. Enhance on Andy's face.
What?
Enhance.
What?
Yeah, freaking Killian was gone for 5 minutes and come back to full screen baby face Handy.
Yeah, dude, 15.
Enhance on Handy's face. Enhance.
Enhance.
Jarvis enhance.
Bro, age backwards like 20 years over the. You're 35, right?
What?
Why the look?
What do you mean, why the look?
Am I that far off? Not you, him.
I know, I was like, you're asking him,
I'm
but
35, you're 33.
The fuck? No, I'm not. Okay, sorry. He came back 14 years younger over the weekend.
Asians don't show our age till we're 65. Apparently, I guess. So I got mine with the AMD 9070 XT 16 gigabytes. Opinions on that card? Fantastic card. Fantastic. 9070 XT is great. Hey, what's up, Tim Toxic? How you doing?
Hey.
Good, how are you doing? We're good.
You wanna hear something crazy?
What?
Meet it? It's
Well,
that
if
crazy.
it's that crazy, then no, we'll talk about it later.
I'm gonna forget it later.
This is a family stream.
Well, no, it's not that crazy, but it's
Alright, sorry guys. One's gotta tell me something in secret. Alright.
pretty crazy, right?
Any concerns on RAM going up in prices? And there's a lot of hubbub about it. Yeah, they're gonna go up. At least for the like very near future, yeah, you're gonna be seeing them go up. If not only just because of speculation. But there is actually going to be fewer RAM in the future. The farther future, though, it's all speculation there too. But yeah, for the foreseeable future, RAM is gonna get more expensive.
Oh, damn.
They're not going to go up anymore at one point. There's going to be a shortage. Yeah, I agree. Well, it's also one of those things where it's like, if there's such a demand that people are paying tons of money for it, someone's going to come in and service the demand. Like, this is business 101, folks. You know what I mean? You left a power vacuum, and now Kingpin's going to take over New York City. Yeah,
President Xi, save us.
Any plans for Christmas? Oh yeah, my dad's gonna come over and spend Christmas Eve and Christmas with us. I'm gonna cook up a storm. Gonna make a really cool Polish stew for Christmas Eve. And then on Christmas, I'm working on the recipe, the whole lineup in my mind. I think I'm gonna try a ham this year because I was like, I learned how to cook a turkey. It's time for me to do a ham. Potentially though a roast. And yeah, probably gonna do some like yams. So it's basically gonna be a lot of eating and cooking. Can I get some? Yeah, totally.
You think Popeye's still doing that turkey, or is it only Thanksgiving?
I think I only do it for Thanksgiving. I could be wrong though.
Man, dude, my siblings do not. Well, our older siblings do not give two F's about us if our parents aren't here.
Oh yeah.
So now, I told you, right, that only one came to Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
Now the other one is coming to our Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, maybe it kind of makes sense. Usually come for the parents.
Yeah, I mean,
Also,
yeah,
like, are you gonna have like a Christmas goose ready for them when they?
No.
You're gonna be making 3 different kinds of cookies for. I don't think so.
What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah, that's like half the reason I feel like people show up is because it's
They
like I
weren't
made a lot of
gonna-
food.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's still gonna be food, but it was never gonna be that, even with.
Yeah.
But if there's a Popeyes turkey still for sale, shit, maybe I will.
Yeah, might be worth checking out.
Yeah, honestly.
I was telling people it was going to go up short term, might become a DDR5 peddler, sit in a dark alley like that guy from Resident Evil 4 offering the people used RAM. I'm hoping I get my Skytech before Christmas so I can play Path of Exile 2. Oh, heck yeah. People haven't been talking about that game much recently, but that was like huge earlier in the year. I knew several people who upgraded for that game alone.
Is that the one that Elon Musk got fake plane busted?
Wasn't that Diablo? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was Path of Exile.
There was a bunch of games, or more than one game, where he was like ranked way too high.
That was Pack That Exile.
Until
It was
now
what?
you let the
Path of
memory
Exile.
chip market
Yeah.
at 99, but when you want to take the crucial market share, I know, right? Hey, eventually, somebody's going to decide that it's worth it. When I've upgraded, if my motherboard and my old Skytech rig did not die, lol, I feel that. Yeah, and like at some of those points you can like change the motherboard, but if it's old enough, it's like that's kind of your sign to upgrade.
Hey, you're cleaning out, right? You got an AM4
Cleaning out.
mobile right now?
Mm-mm.
What? No?
I'm running on my...
You don't got? You're not cleaning out?
No, no,
Spring cleaning?
no. It lasted 6 years. Nice. That's crazy. Whew. Well, you got good life out of it. But yeah, definitely when that motherboard died, yeah, it's time for an upgrade. You would not want to just replace that motherboard. That thing's old. Yeah, Path of Exile is where he was caught paying a Chinese dude to play for him.
What a loser.
Back in the day, he used to do that in World of Warcraft so that someone would just like farm gold for you. People got in trouble for that. Couldn't be me, man. I already had to like beg and clean toilets so that I could have the freaking subscription. Because I wasn't old enough to have a credit card, so I was like, please, Dad. It's one of those things where I was like, man, I was so addicted to World of Warcraft at one time that like I was legit crazy. And I remember yelling at my dad about it. And like even I was aware. I was like, hey, this is not correct. Like,
Damn.
girl, I think this is withdrawal.
Damn.
My billions can buy me good gaming cred. It's true. They say you can't buy talent, but I guess here we are. An email sent a few minutes ago. I appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah, no worries. Preach about your rigs. Maybe some of the, if not only rigs, I would recommend. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, we really appreciate when people spread the good word for us. Because, yeah. We try real hard. Yeah, at the end of the day, we just want you to get like a nice, good functional machine. A whole lot of people here care a lot about that. Well, here's the thing. If you do get a turkey this year, here's what you do with the remainder. Get some cream of mushroom soup, make some kind of noodles, and then throw in some like canned green beans. Mix it all around, and then just with the turkey leftovers, like kind of strip it a bit. Turkey leftovers in there. Pour it into a dish. Cover with, well, if you still got those fried onions, like if you make a green bean casserole, use some of those in there, mix it in so you get that onion and that like, ooh, nice salt hit every once in a while. Cover
Salt.
with medium cheddar or sharp cheddar if you're so inclined, or a mild cheddar if you don't like any kind of sharp cheddar, but a cheddar.
Okay, so
Cover it completely with cheddar, then put it in the oven. Take it out after like 20 minutes or so. Once the cheese is all melted and getting kind of like a little hard on the top, you get that crunch. Eat it, check your blood pressure, and go to bed. Very good. I love watching streams. It's relaxing. Thank you. I'm glad that we're relaxing. Sometimes I feel like it's some craziness.
The other day, I found out the hard way that our toaster doesn't have an auto off option.
Or what?
The toaster at our house doesn't have auto off.
Oh, so it just kept going?
It just kept going.
Ooh.
I was eating raw breadsticks. I still ate them, but damn, they were. Even the dog was like, "Bitch, this is what you're eating?"
You give it to the dog and he's like, nah.
Yeah, he was like,
No. Yucky. It's so funny. Dude, once or twice, cause like I'll put like a pizza in the oven, you know, like a frozen pizza or whatever. And I learned a long time ago that like the time frame that they give you on the box, it's incorrect. You need to go like way over that. But sometimes I misgauge it or I forget that I'm cooking it, cause you know I'm not gonna put a timer on. I usually don't anyway. Gotta go by instincts. But sometimes I get distracted by something and then I remember that I was cooking a pizza. I gotta pull it out and be like, okay, so it's extra crispy, but the nutrition's there. Nutrition's there. Just got an ad while scrolling Instagram for a gaming PC with an i7 3.4 gigahertz. Yep, that's all it said. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
And probably a 4770K. Yeah. And an RX 550, 4 gigabytes. Can we normalize not calling that gaming in 2025? I mean, I would say it's normalized, but to the companies trying to scam people and be like, what? Yeah, you only got $500 for a gaming PC? Here you go. Here's a gaming PC for $500. And then they sneak into the shadows. Yeah, they will never stop calling those gaming PCs. Because it's RGB. What are you talking about? Gaming. Do the 57 builds come with 3 fans? Which case? Which one is it called? Is it like the Archangel? Is it the?
Yeah, it doesn't matter the hardware. It's more about the case.
Yeah. But yeah, like especially if you're looking at like a build and it looks like the case has no fans, and we will put fans.
Maybe they're asking about the actual GPU itself.
Oh, okay, I got you. It might not. If you want a specific 5070, you got to go through the custom builder to pick one. Otherwise, it's going to be whatever 5070 we have. Most of the time, they are a 3-fan. King 95 with Core i7 14700K. Ah, got you. So yeah, the King 95 will have will be decked out in all fans.
Oh, it'll have fans.
Yeah,
Anyway.
and then as far as how many fans are on the GPU itself, it varies.
Likely,
Yeah.
fans. I don't think they're that low end on the SKUs.
Yeah, well, like most of the 5070s are a 3-fan, so that's the likely case. But there's a chance it's a 2-fan. It just depends on what we have in stock. Yeah.
The last build was a 5070. What was that one?
3-fan.
I don't feel like checking. Oh.
Just trying to get rid of dead stock. I saw that's all they were doing. Yeah, bringing dead stock is gaming and RTB and it goes fast. Yeah, it's a real shame. Oh, here we go. Bring in the power.
What if we don't go? I'm gonna blame you. Okay. We didn't go. Alright, folks. This build is done. It is finished. It is complete. What's it going on?
Fan won't spin.
See? I
Too
told you.
tight
What if
or
we
a
don't
chain?
go?
You jinxed it.
No, I see it. I see what got pulled.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, folks. Now this build is done.
There we go.
It is finished. It is complete. Let me finish
Gorgeous,
putting on
gorgeous,
the
gorgeous.
flat.
It's so crazy. This case is so big, it makes the 5070 Ti look dinky.
Dinky.
Like, I mean, it looks good in this case, don't get me wrong, but, like, it's a huge case. This thing makes the 5090 look gorgeous. Wow. No, it's so heavy.
Oh no, the console.
Is that case small?
Oh, it's tiny.
I mean, yeah, you know, in some cultures. Wow, yeah. Alright, folks, well, this PC is done. It's going to go and get Windows put on it. All the drivers it needs out of the box, it's ready to go. You can just set your profile, download your game launchers, and you're good to go. We're also going to stress test this. Make sure its components work and work under load, and when it passes all that, it'll be headed to you. So watch out for it, Juice, and thank you so much for ordering of us.
Thank you, Jews.
Yeah. Dope case. Indeed, indeed.
This GPU lined up perfectly to where I probably can't use it.
W how long? Oh, that's a great question, actually.
W who?
Well, they were saying W, and they said how long, and I'm like, how long the case? How long we've been going?
How long? Wait.
2 hours and 31 minutes.
Random copying.
Probably about 2 feet. Oh, sorry, I'm like testing, answering all the how longs. You're not gonna get a game PC for $500, not a new one anyway. Absolutely. If your budget, I always say, if your budget is $500 for a game PC, get a console. Yeah, no, the case is genuinely huge, and it's also very heavy. So, yeah. Oh, thank you, Made in Taiwan. Thank you.
Oh, nice.
Juan, I love you too. There you go.
Oh, no, hey, appreciate it.
Welcome in. Alright, folks, that means we got one more build. I like how I said that in the way I usually sign off, so, like, probably.
Don't get too
Psych,
excited
just
now.
kidding. No, it's like, there is still one more. Woo! Oops. Alright, Maya64, your time has come. Would barely fit on my desk. Yeah, it would barely fit on many desks. It also might buckle many desks. What's the spec of the streaming PC? Okay, this is actually funny. 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM. I believe it's a 3700X and a 3060 in here. Yeah. Not the heftiest machine, but it's only ever just streaming, so. Our price is out of control. Yeah, it really is. Like, you're gonna kill someone. I would do a monthly payment, but not sure how to work a credit card and scared about interest rates. Sure. Oh, I got you, yeah. Sometimes they offer, like, interest-free, but I agree with you. Like, personally, I don't like financing anything out unless it's interest-free. So, yeah, you can check out what we offer with bread, but if you don't feel comfortable doing that, don't do it. Reminder that the 6500 XT with a TDP of 100 watts and a 4GB of VRAM has mostly 3 fans. True. Oh, I can't wait for the King 95. I got the Blaze 2 with 1650 and Core i3 10105. Oh, dang.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was like about time for that upgrade. Shoot, I remember when I was building those ones. Wow. 4 years ago. Almost 5 now, jeez. Whew. I just built my stream PC, 5800 XT, 32GB DDR4, 3200 MHz, B550M motherboard, and 3070 Ti. Oh, nice! Yeah, that's solid. I like that. It's a good build. I don't understand interest rates. Yeah, the main thing is that, like, well, for one, I was like, you're not alone. A lot of people don't understand interest rates. But it's basically the amount they charge on the price that carries over. So, even though you're paying towards the principal, which is what the original price was, when you're paying something that is charging an interest rate, they're also charging you extra money just for having that loan out with them. Which is how people can get into trouble, because you end up spending a lot more money than what the thing originally cost over the term of the loan. But like I said, sometimes things offer like 0% interest or 0% APR. As long as it's not an introductory thing, those things are usually fine. You're not going to be getting charged interest. But, I mean, I'm a big fan of, like, try and save up if you can and buy it outright always. It's harder to do with bigger purchases like cars, especially homes. But,
Yeah, buy it outright, dude.
if I had the money, dude, I would. I know people would be like, no, you can make more money by investing and then just having the, and I'm like, no, just get it done. Bread is not bad. This time I just did PayPal because Bread like to ask for a small deposit up front. Makes sense, yeah. My credit is minty as all get out. Nice. This computer has a 5800 XT and 64 gigabytes of DDR4, so 16 3600 meg transfers, and a 5060 Ti, 16 gigabytes of RAM. I paid $105.65 for in May of this year. Oh, nice! Wow. Dang, where'd you get that? Does the pre-built prices rise because Ramageddon? Yeah, unfortunately. When our price to acquire it goes up, like when we have to spend more to buy the RAM ourselves, it gets passed on to the consumer too, because we have to make a certain margin, obviously. So when RAM gets expensive for us to buy, it will get more expensive for you to buy. Thinking about getting a 5070 for stream PC. Ooh, that'd be nice. That'd be cozy, yeah. 5800 XT CPU got slept on. It released during Computex. Didn't get much coverage. Yeah. There's always... AMD's always got CPUs like that that are great. So best to get your PCs in now before they have to do a restock of RAM. Basically, yeah. At least for the near future, I'd say the next 6 months, this is probably going to be the best prices you can get them at, comparing all of that. Now, as far as like the long-term future, is any of this going to, turn tail? Is there going to be more competitors coming to the market? Who knows? People aren't super optimistic that will be the case. I'm probably more optimistic about it than most, so maybe don't take my word on it for being like, yeah, it's only a little bit of an issue. Yeah. I don't need a 5070, but the price is good right now. Nice. Is there interest rate? I think right now they might be doing a promotion, but 100% check any of the details before you sign up. I've been trying to save up for a PC for a few months and didn't go to plan. I gotcha. Terrible with savings. I feel that. Lon has to get paid. He doesn't build for IOU. What PC do you have at home? Oh, that's a good question. I have a 3800X 6750 XT and 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. So pretty modest build, but haven't really felt the need to upgrade it yet for anything that's unplanned.
Yeah,
Ironically, now I'm kind of like, oh shoot, maybe
No,
if it
hold
was
on.
bulky. But like, yeah, no, now I'm.
Keep gripping.
Yeah, I'm good. Listen, I will offer some Pokemon cards to Lon as payment. It's funny. One day I'll buy a PC for me. I'm like, yeah. I know saving can be tough, but I was like, try and stick to it. I was like, once you kind of figure it out, like how to do it and all this, try to gamify it. I kind of started gamifying savings, and it helped insanely. I just lived to see number go up. Maybe next year, hopefully. Yeah. The guy on the left probably has 5090 and 9800X 3D, right? No. What do you got? You got a 3070. I know that much.
I have a 3080.
Oh, 3080. Apologies.
Well, the 3070 is the other one, but and a 5700X 3D.
5700X 3D.
32 gigabits of RAM.
Yeah, we don't have the most, bleeding edge machines ourselves.
Yeah, not really. It runs Minecraft, I'm happy.
Yeah, that's really all he plays. Nobody can beat my RX 574 gigabyte. I mean, maybe. You can put together a mid-range PC for $1,500, but that was $800 not long ago. Yeah. Okay, have you beat? Yeah, go for it. Let me check the treasure chest. Okay. Dude, I got that too. I got like a little box that's just like Here's a like RX 580. Here's like some DDR3 RAM, like that I pulled out of a Dell. Like, it'll be useful one day. Someone is selling an ASUS ROG Strix 4080 Super for $650 on Facebook Marketplace near me. Oh my gosh. I'd be like, I can get there right now. Where are you? That's an incredible deal. That's still such a good card. Just offer to trade some spare RAM you have lying around. Oh gosh, no. Yeah, they don't let me have spare RAM lying around anymore. For years I had a really good stash in the lab of RAM. And now I'm like, I've always been like, no, you don't need it. And they didn't really need it. And now I'm like, hold on, don't you guys want me to hold on to it a little longer so it'll keep appreciating? Most of those too we got as free samples for testing. So, what a boon. Fortunately, I used them all. I wish I had spare RAM. Oof. Everybody being like, man, do I got any RAM around the house? Checking the seat cushions. Yeah. This build looks nice. 9060 XT, 7000 3D. Nice combo. Yeah, no, it's solid. This is a great case, honestly, too. Nice little desk saver. Spare RAM in this economy? Not everyone is a millionaire. DDR4 had a price spike. Well, I think your dreams will come true soon. I don't know, though. I think it's starting to spike a little bit because people are speculating that when no one can get DDR5, they're going to go back to DDR4. But I feel like people are like 3 steps ahead of where we're at currently. And like I wouldn't take that bet just yet. Make sure it works, don't buy dead parts. Yeah, actually. Have them prove that it works. I'm 5 steps ahead. I bought 100 sticks of DDR3. Yeah, living in the year 2029. When DDR3 is taken over. I better hold on to like all my DDR4, yeah. Putting in the WD Black SN850X 2TB. My 4TB is now $400 after tax, same drive. Nice. Oh, but you got it first then, yeah. I was going to issue a buyback of all DDR4 and 3 needed to power and operate government systems. Well, I got some DDR3 when they're ready. I messaged the person and asked any reason sell it this cheap and post a video showing the GPU was actually working, so waited to hear back from the person. Nice, okay. Do the manufacturers make more by selling fewer RAM but more expensive than previously? Selling more but cheaper? I think that's what a lot of things are kind of realizing, is that scarcity drives price up. Now, again, it wouldn't be happening if people weren't actually buying RAM, you know? And they're selling it to the data centers, but, yeah, scarcity is a huge part of it, because a lot of the RAM manufacturers are basically saying we're not going to be making retail RAM sticks anymore, we're going to just be making, server-grade data center stuff. So, a big part of all the speculation right now, and the reason that RAM is spiking so much, is because people know that there isn't going to be much of it coming out in the future. DDR5 at least. Long stream, yeah. How many builds and what build is this? We had 3 builds today, and this is build number 3. Yeah. We'll be back on Friday. We got a build scheduled for Friday already. Yeah. And yeah, we should also be having a Christmas Eve stream, which we should really make that just ridiculous.
Hustle.
I don't know, just like crazy.
Dress up as Santa.
Guest appearances.
Guest appearance.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Who, do you think Freddie's available? Who else could we book?
Yeah. We should play some like stupid games. Like video games are fun too, but like charades or something.
Charade.
Yeah, we'll have to see how long the like stream is though too. If we have like 4 or 5 builds, then it's like we'll probably have to trim that down. But yeah, WD Black are very good drives, as good as my 980 Pro or 990 Pro in my opinion. Oh yeah, no, WD Black does great stuff. Christmas horror games on Christmas Eve. Ooh, that'd be fun. Yeah.
If you dress up as Santa, I'll do an elf.
Not too much. I don't know where to find a Santa outfit.
What do you mean?
And like I don't feel like that's a costume I could reuse. Although I kind of wonder, like with children and all that, like
Yeah,
if
beard
you're
in
the
the
one,
hat, dude.
be the cat in the hat. No. Oh. Just ask NVIDIA, they're now worth like $2 quadrillion. Yeah, exactly. And they stopped production on DDR4 months ago. Yup. The well's drying up, folks. Kelsey, get a Krampus costume. Okay, that I could find some reusability in.
What the hell?
I just feel like it's easier for me to pass as a Krampus than Santa. Like,
Why?
and honestly, because I'm not an old man with a beard, I could be a weird little hoofed demon thing. Much easier. See, like, here's some Krampus. Like, this is. I could make this work. This could be such a fit. Yeah. With the tail and everything, yeah.
I don't think he has elves though.
No, but I think he has like. I don't know. You know what we should be? We should be Seasons Greasons.
The hell is that?
How does no one know Seasons Greasons? Are you kidding me? What? Oh my gosh. Thank you. It was a thing on Tumblr a long time ago, and I'll never get over it.
What is that?
Nobody knows! That's why it's great!
It's so ugly.
I know, that's part of it. Oh man, I really want to get like a welcome mat for the holidays that is just Seasons Greasons. Oh my gosh, hold on, does it exist? Welcome mat. Oh man, dang it. No, not Seasons Greetings. I need Seasons Greasons. I need this as a welcome mat. I was like, finally, I found the last Christmas present I needed for someone. And would lose her mind if I had Seasons Greasons as a welcome mat. How does Windows know if you're playing a cracked or legit game? Windows started making cracked games unplayable after 24H2 update. I mean, it's pretty easy for them. You're using the computer with it, so, I mean, usually certain cracks can, like, the pirates are always gonna outpace the OS a little bit, but you're always gonna have those times when it catches up. Also, I can't actually give you any advice on this because reasons. Windows knows everything you do, yeah. Especially 11, yeah. Basically, they know every single process that's running on your computer at every time. They know every single call, every single function that's running. They know your IP. They know your MAC addresses. okay, I was just wondering. Yeah, no worries. I just realized though, I was like, if I get too into this, then it kind of sounds like I'm being like, here's how to circumvent it. I don't think I've ever been on Tumblr. Man, there was a moment in time where it was great. They know where you live, yeah. They know when you've been sleeping, they know when you're awake, they know when you're on Steam. They know you use Windows. Windows is a keylogger. I mean, essentially. They know when you, yeah. Yeah, they do, they really do. Yeah, you thought incognito tab was incognito? I guess that's Chrome and Google, but yeah, they know everything. What?
I'm not sneaking up on anybody today.
What?
I said I'm not sneaking up on anybody.
Oh,
today.
because the shoes? SpongeBob? Just like, squeak, squeaky, squeak. I hate that. I have one pair of shoes that does the same thing where it's like you can really audibly hear me walk and it's upsetting. All the more reasons to use Linux. Yeah. That was like the biggest upside to the Steam Deck. It was just like suddenly a lot of support for Linux coming down the pipeline, and I'm just like, oh yeah. On the other hand, Mac is much safer, right? Right. Sure. I'll use Linux when anti-cheats will stop banning it. Yeah, that is true. If you like competitive stuff, yeah. You guys should do a Linux themed PC? Yeah, they'd never go for it. I switched to Bazeet and never looked back. I've never heard of that. I use Zorion OS. I used a couple back in the day. I was on Ubuntu for a while. Because that one probably had just the most out-of-box, ran well. I did a pure Arch at one point. I did Manjaro. Yeah. I really wanted to try Budgie just because I like the name. I tried Mint. Yeah. Man, the one thing that sucks about doing these streams on Wednesdays and Fridays is sometimes it really feels like Friday to me on a Wednesday, and it's just setting me up for disappointment. Honestly, once we hit Wednesday, it really is just downhill from here. You know what I mean? Downhill is in easy to pedal, not everything got worse. I was like, because it's just Thursday, and then Friday's stream day, basically. Stream days go pretty quick, and,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I tried to install Arch, but it was, too plain for me. Yeah, it's more fun if you're into the, kind of messing with it a bit more. Gaming distro Fedora made Bazeet based off of Silverblue. Oh, really? Okay, yeah. I know Fedora. I also took a Red Hat class for a bit, but it was when I had started working here, and I was working from 5 a.m. to 1:30, and it was a night class. It was online too, but yeah, 5:30 p.m. to 9 o'clock. I was so tired. Could not pay attention. I was so tired. Man, I yawn just thinking about it. Yikes. I could probably do a night class now. Well, no, I'm still waking up super early. Never mind.
Oh, whose fault is that?
A lot of factors.
The commute, I guess, is one.
Yeah, I was like, I can't just not wake up. Made my Linux distro look like Mac OS, if that counts. That's nice, yeah. Yeah, that's the kind of fun thing about it, is that you can make it look however you like. Like, I don't know, that's when I got really addicted to doing, like, sidebar instead of bottom bar, you know what I mean? Ooh, it was really fun. I was like, this is a whole new world opened up to me. You can do it on Windows now, too, but it was just like, whoa.
You could, yeah, for like...
I know, for a long time,
Yeah.
actually. But it was one of those things where, because it defaulted that, I was like, whoa, this is actually way easier. I just bought a PC from you guys. Oh, awesome!
Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for supporting us. Thanks for ordering from us. Yeah.
Your tone made it sound like there was more coming.
There is. I'm still thinking about it. I gotta think before I talk. Yeah.
That's
Yeah. If you picked it up at the store, well, have fun with it. If it's coming in the mail, get hyped.
I thought I meant from like then.
Oh,
I was like,
sorry.
I just
Okay.
bought a PC from y'all, and this is not working. This is not working.
No.
Like, oh shit.
Which PC? That's a good question. It just shipped today. I'm super excited. Oh heck yeah! Yeah, get hyped. Ooh, yeah, it'll be to you soon. Nice. You got the battle station already? You got the desk cleared and everything? Yeah. What's the first game you're gonna play on it? Man, I was gonna play some Sims this weekend, but then I was like, no, I have a slight urge to play Crusader King. I went into it. They extended the map since the last time I played into it to a whole bunch of new places, and I was like, oh
Ooh.
gosh. Like, Japan's in there now, the Philippines, China, like, just a bunch. Skytech O11 Vision gaming PC, Ryzen. Oh, very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 9800 XDD and a 5070 Ti, yeah. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, no, that's a really good one. Heck yeah. Yeah, definitely get hyped. That thing's gonna absolutely wreck. Nice. Yeah. Cool. Great build. Enjoy. Yeah. Yeah, that right there is like the perfect gaming PC. What's for dinner? Ooh, I got 10 chicken thighs. I gotta figure out something to do with. So I'm gonna cook a bunch of chicken thighs, and either I'm gonna do some kind of chicken stir fry, or I'm gonna make a casserole. Chicken casserole.
How about tendies?
I would have to fry them. It would be a lot.
Oh, for real?
Also, I don't think you tendy thighs really. Like that's usually white meat.
Okay.
I have an old 1060 and a 2060. Oh my gosh! Oh yeah, you're getting like a huge upgrade. Dang. What you been playing on that? Cause it's about to like take off in performance. I do not know what to expect. Speed.
Speed.
Yeah. Make curry. I like chicken thighs. Ooh, a curry would be good. Fallout. Oh heck yeah. Fallout.
Yeah.
Fallout
Good
is my
choice.
sister's favorite franchise. We naturally just always played different games though, so. But he loves Fallout.
I do. So, good franchise.
Age of Empires. Ooh, okay, now you're speaking my language. Yeah. Heck yeah. I love a good RTS. For some reason, a lot of games I realize I default to playing as the Byzantine Empire. That was always my choice in Age of Empires, and then I realized in Crusader Kings I like playing as the Byzantine Empire. Yeah, it's good times.
Why do you think that is?
Well, in Crusader Kings, it's because, I don't know why, but the Byzantine Empire has the ability to, like, if you have somebody in jail, you can make them into a eunuch. So, you can castrate them, basically. So it's like if you have an enemy and you go to war, and then you're like, haha, I have your heir, snip. And your titles will be inherited by somebody who cannot. Yeah, I don't know. It's a crazy game. I feel like I need to, like, yeah. Company of Heroes, Warcraft, Starcraft. Oh, heck yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, when is Starcraft 3 gonna be a thing? Ever? Good franchise. Let's not talk about 76, though.
Did it? 76
I was
got
like,
better.
it got better, yeah, from what I hear. But I remember when it first came out, my sister was so hyped for it and was just like, this is garbage. And then, like, a few months later, it was all I ever saw her playing whenever I'd come over.
Yeah, I wonder how many hours she has on this.
So many, dude. Yeah, when she's not dating, she's in game. She's in game mode 100% of the time. We had a LAN party 2 weeks Left 4 Dead 2. Oh, snap. I'm always... how many times have I said I really want to get couch co-op going and do Left 4 Dead? There was no better couch co-op game at the time than Left 4 Dead.
Why did that make you mad?
It didn't. It made me passionate.
You said grr and clench your fist.
Yeah, it's 'cause it's such a good game. I'm old, haha. It's all good. Me too, me too. You know, I'm getting up there.
Yo, do I need to review that when you guys are done or not?
What?
Do I need to review that when you guys are done or not?
Review what? Those things.
Huh?
What, inventory? You wanna do it?
No, hell no.
A lot of these PCs aren't mine, they're yours. So.
That who brought him here?
What? You did.
The photo shoot one?
What?
Or what is the thing?
Spreadsheet of all the PCs that are in here that belong to us.
Hmm.
So I'm doing inventory.
Right.
All the PCs that belong to you.
He's working.
These are these are not belong to me. These are belong to customers.
Yeah, so they don't belong here.
They're moving. Unlike other PCs that I see around here.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing this so they can go home too.
Dying Light kills my PC at the moment. Well, luckily on the new one it won't. Yeah, that should well in
Man,
hand.
talk about a dying light for real.
Still playing Versus mode, one of my faves. Oh yeah. Did y'all get any Strix Halo 5090s? I know we had the Halo 4090s, but I don't think I've seen any of the 5090s now. I'm gonna start saving up for a PC because I need to retire my PS4. I had it for almost 12 years. Yeah, dude, the PS4 has been going strong for so long. That's a painful one to say goodbye to. Like, yeah, it was a good friend. It's been around for so long, but like I actually just bought mine like 6 years ago. Dang. I'm really glad I didn't listen to people being like, oh yeah, the PS5's right around the corner, because like it kind of wasn't for a while. Person messaged back, unfortunately the person's CPU crapped out and can't provide a video, but willing to do the deal at the person's house, so I will know where the person lives in case the GPU doesn't work, so I don't know. Ooh, I don't know, this is sketchy.
Bring a buddy.
Yeah, bring a buddy and I think
A
they'll
strong
be fine,
one.
yeah.
Guy's gonna steal 2 kidneys instead of 1.
Yeah, because here's the thing too. You could do it at his house, but it could easily be like a friend's house or like, you know, so if it's broken. If you can get your PC to try it out at his house, that's a really good, yeah. Bring your BYO PC and like just, yeah, install it there. It's starting to die on me. Oh no. Sucks. I don't know, I'm lucky. A lot of my old consoles still work totally fine, which is nice because I like to revisit them. But yeah, that sounds really sad. I'd be really upset if my PS4 pooped out. I had to watch my Xbox Red Ring, and then I had to buy another Xbox.
But Kelsey, don't you know those are warranted?
Not when your friend says he can fix it, and then you can't.
I knew it. I knew this.
Yep.
I know how the story goes. I just want to advance the voice dialogue.
Yeah. Yeah, one friend who was like, oh, I know everything about video games and all this kind of stuff. Yeah. Once my PS4 dies, I'm selling everything and moving forward. It's a good idea. Did your friend put it in the oven? I don't know. I know that he asked me to get some thermal paste. And I did. And then I gave him the console and the thermal paste, and then just, yeah. He told me it went on for like a minute, and then it just died again, and it was like, cool. What do I do now?
Bro.
Alright. Yeah, it was back when I was like 20, like early 20s, and you know, you just had money for stupid stuff. And, you know, like, I never had a console die on me. I still got my PS2 and PS3. Nice. Yeah, my PS2 is still kicking. How are you guys dealing with the memory hikes now? Oof. As best as we can. We're obviously looking at like a bunch of alternate brands for memory, just trying to find out where we can get RAM cheap as possible. That is still, you know, functional and reliable. And we're getting
seeing a lot of ThermalTakes.
Yeah. Yeah, it is crazy. But yeah, it's just one of those things where if the price that we acquire it at is higher, PCs are going to go up. I'm going to mount it to the wall with a picture frame around it. Aw, cute. Ooh, do a shadow box. And the reason why selling it so cheap, because it's the same price as 9070 XT, since performed about the same. ThermalTake RAM was expensive before the AI boom. True. Legends never die. You guys don't want to add China. You guys don't want to make cheap memory chips? I'm saying, I was like, somebody's gonna come in and find the vacuum and be like, yeah. Especially if data centers start slowing down on buying because they can't plug in the data center because there's not enough energy. Many such cases. What are you guys hoping to get for Christmas?
Ooh, more vinyls.
Nice. There's like expensive stuff I want, but I'm like, I'm not gonna get that. We already put like $100 limit. It's not happening. I asked for like a year subscription, not a subscription, a year membership to the Orchid Society because it comes with a magazine.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, just once a month getting a magazine with a bunch of pretty orchid pictures in it. Sounded pretty fun. I also want the new Pokemon Legends game, but I think I'm gonna have to purchase that one for myself. Yeah.
Hana Del Sol parts. Sick.
Hoping to get the 32-inch Samsung Odyssey. If not, I'll buy it next year. Nice. It's a good monitor. Yeah, I don't know why, but like recently I was like, I think I just want to. I'm trying to get away from like doom scrolling and all that, so I'm going back to magazines. Cause like, you know, if you get a subscription, they're not that expensive, and I like the idea of just getting the mail and being like, oh cool, yeah. You got a little something to browse. When it's done, you put it in the bathroom over the toilet for a guest to use. It's nice. Everyone loves a magazine. It's like the best part about going to the doctor. Is you're just like, oh, okay, Better Homes and Gardens. Like, I'm getting that ASUS ROG motherboard X870EE. Ooh, nice. My brother, I don't know why parents got me. I tried to ask my dad for this like bench that I wanted to put outside my house. And I was like, this is the one I'm looking at. Like, I could give you the link. Like, this is... And he was just like, I'm just going to give you money. And I was like...
Yeah. Practical.
But like, he gives me cash.
Practical.
I mean, like, but you know, I'm not gonna go put the like, you know, I use it. It's one of those things where it's like, dude, I can send you the link right now. You like, you know what I mean? Like, you could have this ordered, delivered. It's cool, but like, okay. You'd rather go to your bank and pull out.
What's wrong with cash?
I mean, it's fine, but like, everything. Oh, not everything, but a lot of things are purchased online these days. So what's gonna happen is that cash is gonna go to my groceries every week until it's gone.
You still got cash?
Yeah. I don't know. Again, it's not the worst thing, but it's just one of those things where it's like he's so allergic to like the just I could give you the exact link. No, I'll just give you the money and then you go buy it. Like, I guess, yeah.
It is kind of funny though, like,
Right, like it's
never on point.
mm-mm. My sister gave me her bench. I gotta take it apart, sand it, and paint it. Ooh, okay. As long as it's a nice bench. You should make it like a fun color, like magenta. You know, I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life though. I'm not gonna have a magenta bench in front of my house because my HOA wouldn't let me. So I can't, in good conscience, recommend that you do that. If I wasn't an HOA though, that bench would be magenta, or something else ridiculous, like a lilac-y, lavendery, purple.
Purple?
Purple. So when I told you that, like, I painted the bathroom purple, now don't you understand now that you've seen it? It's like purple with an O, purple.
Purple. I haven't seen the bathroom, but yeah, I do understand the ceiling concept.
PS4 been thrown, and worse with me since I was homeless, house fire, and so much more. I might cry
damn.
when I move to PC. Oh, yeah, a lot of memories. I feel that. Yeah, dude, my PS4 went through so many moves. Dang. He might deliver it to his house. That actually is something my dad would do. I got the return paint from Home Depot, $2 per color. Oh, nice. I thought you couldn't return paint to Home Depot though, because they say this is not refundable. Which is why I have a bunch of like color samples that are like yay big in my garage. I'm like, one day I'll use these paints, I'm sure. HOA is such a strange concept, yeah. Hey, you want everything, but actually you can't do whatever you like. Yeah, basically. And you pay for it. But now almost every new like neighborhood is being built with an HOA, and it's basically a way to, here's the secret, it's the way for the developer to give you a nice neighborhood with like, oh, it's got a park, it's got a pool, it's got like all these nice things, it's got lovely landscaping, but we don't want to pay for any of that. So it's like the HOA will take care of it. Yeah. So basically, you just pay for it. You're not owning a house, you're renting the land. Yeah, basically. Are you guys in California? That we are, yeah. On some of our snow in Indiana. I'll take some, yeah. I'm sure Juan would appreciate it. He likes to snowboard. Yeah. Isn't that, am I wrong? Like, the mountains have not had, like, a good powder this season? Like, it's all fake snow right now?
It's all fake snow? Not that I've seen. None of my homies have put anything like crazy on their social medias. The best year that I saw was the year that I started. Maybe I'm just biased. And it lasted like until like
No, that was that really wet winter we had, yeah.
Yeah, that really wet winter.
Man.
That wet ass winter.
Winter doesn't start till next week. That is true, yeah. I live in a place that gets, on average, 1 inch of snow a year, and it didn't snow last year. So I'm like, please this year, I really want to see. Because, you know, I grew up in a place where it never snows. This is a place that maybe every once in a while might get a tiny bit of snow. So I'm like, I just need to see it once. Just give me my 1 inch of snow. And I missed it by 1 year before I moved out there. they had like a decent little dusting.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Where like it didn't just immediately evaporate the second it hit the like ground. It made like a little bit of like a wow, very cute, very nice.
Very demure.
Very demure, very mindful. You can still drive to work easily.
Are you taking your girl to see the light at Mission?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I was
I
happy
would
to
have
that
loved
sentence.
to, but I
What,
like
other people?
Traffic, parking. No,
Yeah,
you
other
lost me
people.
there.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, if I ever do that, it's like I'm getting a room at the Mission Inn.
It's $1,600.
I know it's incredibly expensive. That's what I'm saying. If I ever did, it would be like that.
Do it.
I'm gonna pay to have Santa come and sing me carols and bring me hot choke.
Choke.
Hot chocolate
Hot choke. Yeah, hot choke for sure.
for $1,600. Yeah,
go,
yeah.
Go like January 3rd or something.
Yeah. Hot joke, weird but okay.
Hey man, people are into what they're into, alright?
Can I ask about how long does it take for your stress testing period for custom builds? Couple hours, sometimes overnight. It also depends on how they do. So, if they run into any kind of issue, we run them much, much longer once we've isolated and figured out what the issue is, just to make sure that that actually was the issue. But yeah, you gotta have them run for several hours while they do tests, just to make sure that, you know, everything's cool.
Oh, disappointing. Only got one big crack.
I'm sure.
I need to save them. I gotta stop doing it soft.
I don't know how you do that. I've never been able to crack my own back. Every once in a while, I'll be like, "Hey, can somebody crack my back?" And they just kind of flail me around like a like a dummy, you know. And it's just like.
Get elbow checked.
And
by
I don't feel better afterwards.
I don't feel. Get elbow checked by a skier. So hard that you go flying.
Last time I actually had my back cracked, it was by Angel. I was just like, so make it weird. I'll be like, here we go. And like, oh man, yeah, no, it was like a symphony. It was like.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Did you feel better?
No.
Oh, what what was the point?
The hope of feeling better. I mean, honestly, it was probably a good idea. I'm sure a lot of that stuff was in there for a while. Like, jeez.
Yeah, maybe a foam roller would suffice.
Yeah. Gotcha. Just excited and hoping to get built before Christmas. I got you. Yeah, if anything, I was like, especially if it's in like the testing part right now, it's mostly going to be the shipping part that's going to be difficult. Not necessarily getting out of here, but all the shipping carriers.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's like especially close to the holidays.
Due to higher
That's when you've
volume.
got like the Amazon drivers showing up at like 11 p.m. and you're like, dude, please go home. Like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, if you're on the road right now and there's delivery trucks, give them their space, bro. They're
Dude, I kid you not. Yesterday I came home and there was 2 separate ones in my neighborhood.
Oh my
and I
God.
was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think right now they will probably not hesitate to slam into your shit.
Angel, come fix Kelsey's networking. That's one way to put it. Yeah. Hey, look at that. Are all your pre-built towers made in the USA? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That they are. On the other side of this wall, actually.
Alright, folks. This build is done. It is finished.
Gorgeous.
Well, it has a white IO, so some reflective light off of that.
Yeah, it actually like brightens the room. Dang, maybe white ceiling isn't a bad idea.
You think?
No, I like my color drunch. Anyways. Alright folks, this PC is done. It's gonna go and get Windows put on it. All the drivers you need, it's out of the box, it's ready to go. You can just set up your profile, download your game launchers, and you're good to go. We are also going to stress test this. Make sure these components work and work under load, and when it passes all that, it'll be headed to you. So watch out for it, my end. Thank you so much for ordering with us. Lovely
thank you.
PC. Wow. Yeah, figured reason I tried to order earlier this month. Best I could order was the 11th. Feel that. Dude, I bought a love sack beanbag chair on the 3rd, and they shipped the cover, and I got the cover, and they still haven't shipped the beanbag itself. And I'm like, guys, that was the 3rd. It's the
You got a bag
17th.
of beans.
Yeah, I'll see it in February, clearly. Thank you for the chat so much. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Thanks
thank
for a
you.
great stream. We're gonna go now, and we'll be back on Friday with more Buildtastic stuff and maybe some cool giveaway. Who knows?
Yeah, mostly viewer appreciation gifts.
Yeah. So, anyways, folks, thank you again so much for joining us. We'll be back on Friday, and until then, go do something that you can tell me about on Friday. Bye. Yeah. Bye-bye.